this shit is bad for your health. Welcome to Ross Reviews All. I'm Ross. I am here with my co-host Nick, aka Apex. I'm here with my second co-host Vince, aka Has Heat. He's got that heat.
It gave me chills.
Gave him the chills. And our very special guest this week is Mr. D Stark.
D Stark, aka Nintendo DS, aka the Shooting Stark, aka D Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
D
here.
Nice.
I'm here with my boys.
D Nice.
I mean, I was ready for them.
So yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about where you've come up with some of these nicknames? I mean, D Stark
Sure.
is pretty obvious.
Yeah, D Stark, first initial, beginning part of my last name.
Yep.
Combined.
Nice and simple.
Self-explanatory.
Unimaginative.
True.
You know, I got D Nice actually from Scott Ryan in high school soccer
Oh man.
because I could juggle the ball really well, and he called me D Nice.
D
So
Nice.
that's how that one started. That one didn't really stick like D Stark though.
That's that throwback.
D Stark was the gamer tag on Xbox Live too. So
Damn, that is that throwback.
there's also the chocolate Starkfish and the hot dog flavored water.
That's
which is the ultra throwback.
that's a classic. Was I the one that started that?
Yeah.
In English class in 7th grade.
You were the first one that said it to me, and I had listened to that CD, and you had obviously listened to that CD. So
Yeah. That was that shit.
So what girl came up with the Shooting Stark?
Yeah, I want to know.
the Shooting Star. That was actually one that my coworker came up with on the fly before I left work today.
Nice.
That's not bad, right?
Nice.
That's not
There
bad,
was-
right? Just
There was one more he had. The rated R Super Stark.
I love the dramatic pause too. That's perfect.
It was pretty good.
That's perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I never really had a nickname other than maybe like asshole or something.
Sauce.
The sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the sauce goes with every Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just kind of.
people just rhyme shit and then throw it at me. They're like, "Hey, boss, sauce."
Well, that's what's great
DOS.
about it.
MS Ross.
I should just wear a fucking prompt code shirt or something.
DOS.
I don't
DOS
know.
prompt.
The nicknames just get mangled over time.
Ross the Floss. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what else would go
Yeah.
well with that.
Yeah, actually.
What did it look? No, that doesn't work. I was going to say, like, Lacoste, but La Rossum.
Ross.
But that doesn't work.
La Ross.
Ross.
Oh God. All right, so D Stark, you said you mentioned juggling the ball before, so yeah, I know you're a pretty proficient soccer player, and so I was just kind of wanted to hear what you have to think about the World Cup coming up. Have you heard any about some of these debacles?
I'm not even tuned into it as much as I probably should be. I know we were drawn into what was considered the group of death this year.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I can't remember exactly what countries are in our group though.
Look it up.
Yeah,
I'm
I've forgotten by now.
I wish I knew more about it.
Was Germany one of them?
I think so.
Brazil, right? Brazil.
That's tough if it is. See, the international level
Portugal?
though.
It's Germany, Portugal, Ghana, and USA in Group G.
Portugal,
Yeah.
Ghana, Germany, USA.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Portugal is Ronaldo.
Yeah, Portugal is Ronaldo. Germany has some nice players.
Has some big tall Germans.
I miss Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, Schweinsteiger.
He was my favorite, yeah.
My favorite player.
When he plays soccer.
He kicked ball.
He still plays, I think. Maybe not for the German national team, but I think he still plays.
Oh, really?
He's in the newest FIFA game.
Doesn't that translate to like pig stabber?
It may.
Something like that? Pig stabber.
You were more proficient in German than I ever was, so.
Yeah, and I know like maybe 25 words now. I stopped I was doing the Rosetta Stone for a while.
Oh, right.
You guys
Right
ever played around with that at all?
Nah, I
Yeah.
want to learn Greek, like really bad.
Really?
Greek.
Yeah, I'm Greek. The fuck?
Couldn't tell.
What you learning German for?
My bad.
Like
Because I'm English.
bitch.
I did a little bit of Japanese, and right now I'm doing Spanish, but I'm not using Rosetta Stone for Spanish. I know this guy at work, Puerto Rican, so I do a sentence a day.
Nice.
So today is La Silla del Capitan.
What's that?
Is
mean?
that like
The captain's chair.
the what?
The captain's chair.
Oh, I was gonna say
Let's see, I
I
think
think
I put
captain
on.
in it somewhere.
And then Su culo es linda is like, you have a cute butt.
Oh, he's teaching you the dirty phrase.
I'm learning all the essentials first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
asked for water yet, so I should probably do that now.
Well, asking for butt. That's
Well, there's
definitely
a
higher on the list.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because there are things that help you survive, like water and food, and then there are things that make you want to survive, like butt. Like cute ass girl butt in the fucking club or something.
yeah, so I'm trying to like work it out to, I don't know. There's this other girl that I work. Oh my god, she's so bad. But yeah,
She's
I'm
gonna
trying to
listen.
say this shit to her because
She's
it's
gonna
gonna be
listen.
hilarious. I'm trying to play the innocent part where it's like, yeah, I'm learning Spanish. Ajá, su culo es linda, and she'll be like, like shit like that. You know, like Bill told me to say that. I don't know what the fuck does that mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that.
Right, just play that
Oh
shit
my
off.
gosh. I'm sorry, but it's true. But
Sorry,
oh
you
my
told me
god.
you said you're very beautiful.
Yeah, I just wanted to say good morning. The fuck.
Sexual harassment in the workplace undercover.
You should have just dropped
Oh,
Bonita.
I'm sorry.
I just gave myself
Bonita.
up then, huh? So I hope no one at work listens to this.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. No,
Too late
man.
for that though.
I don't know a lot about Spanish, but what I do know is you got to be careful when telling people how old you are, because if you don't pronounce años correctly, you could accidentally tell them
Assholes.
how many assholes you have.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because años is the word.
Yeah.
Anos?
Anos is
And
asshole,
años.
and años is year.
Why would that be so close?
It's just an accent mark, man.
the year of the asshole.
Somebody did it in Spanish class in high school. Somebody had to have.
Yo, it's just like papa is like father, and papa or I don't know the exact
Papi?
pronunciation, but it's potato.
Papas
Uh,
fritas.
Yeah, papas. Yeah.
Yeah. Papas fritas,
French fries.
fries,
Yep.
con queso.
I know. Little,
With cheese.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Stupid little words, but that's about it.
Hamburguesa or
Buenos
hamburguesa
dias.
con queso, por favor.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are further along than me, and it's upsetting.
I forget.
How are we further along?
I don't remember how to
feel like you could-
conjugate
you
the
guys are
verb.
learning
I'm just being a
stuff.
typical fat kid asking for hamburgers
Yeah.
and cheese fries and shit.
How Americans
Papas
learn
fritas
Spanish.
con queso, por favor.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave like food and all that kind of stuff out for right now. I just want to learn
That's the easy
basically how
stuff.
to say hi, like hold a
Yo
basic
tengo.
conversation.
I don't need.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I
Like, what
used
does that
to-
all mean? And then you gotta say it differently for past tense, post tense, other people there, different things.
What about
Yeah, the language is
Greek.
crazy.
I don't know too. You know more Spanish than I know Greek.
There you have it.
There you have
And there's Nick's story on Greek.
Have you ever tried to read Greek before? It's just
It
symbols.
sounds
It's all
painful.
symbols.
Dude,
Oh,
I
for
thought
real?
I
Yeah,
thought
so it's
Greek
one
was
of
like a
those-
You
dead
can't even,
language.
like, try and like pronounce shit. Like when you read Spanish, you can kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
sound it out, but
yeah,
you can't do that with Greek. It's
Does-
like U's with little 2 dots above it.
Looks like that crazy
Triangles
font
and-
from
yeah.
It's-
Wingdings. Or
yeah, wingdings,
Wingding.
fucking hieroglyphics and shit.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Some languages are wild like
Yeah.
that. Like fucking Japanese. Oh my god.
How the fuck?
it's
It-
the same sort of thing. It's like all symbols,
yeah,
but the sentences.
yeah, like some
Yeah,
mean
one symbol's
sentences,
like
some
4
mean
words.
Yeah.
ideas and things. Like I don't. It's fucking crazy.
Don't you read it like back to front and then up and down?
They're smarter than
Yeah.
us.
Like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, very weird.
But I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Learning how to speak it would be like one thing, but like if I was to live there, for some reason, which I wouldn't happen because tsunamis. But if I was gonna live there, I would pretty much just tell them fuck off with the writing. Like someone else can write for me because I'm never signing anything. Like nah, bro, that ain't happening. Either you give me a stamp that I can, that's it. I am not drawing stick figures to fucking
Just pay
sign
somebody to
off for
do
my
it.
debit card. So
Damn.
that's how I feel
Well, I
about that. You know what grinds my gears?
It grinds my gears.
Peter
yeah.
Griffin over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, is there supposed to be all right, is this a rumor? Is there going to be a mashup episode with The Simpsons?
Yes.
This is really happening.
Yep.
that's gonna be
I heard about that today. That is 100% a thing about to happen.
So is it going to be like a like an hour long at least, or are they just gonna do some bullshit?
Bullshit.
20 minutes.
I don't honestly. I didn't hear any more about it other than they were going to do it. And I mean, didn't Seth MacFarlane used to like throw some jabs at the Simpsons?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like maybe not the friendliest.
I've seen
I mean,
it a couple
obviously he
times.
jabs everybody,
I'm
but
sure.
Yeah.
some of it you can tell is good-hearted, and other times it's just like, damn.
Multiple pokes just
Yeah.
after he's unconscious.
Just
keep it.
talking down to shit.
A lot of people don't agree with my views on Family Guy. I don't think it's that good.
I love that
I
show.
think it's annoying, personally.
I love the randomness. I love those stupid little cutscenes they do or flashbacks or whatever. Like that shit's just hilarious to me. The randomness is what makes it funny to me.
I love that show too, but
great
I think
show.
it's gotten slightly worse in the last couple of years.
All the quality
I
has
wish they would
definitely
stop
gone
singing.
down, but it's still.
I mean,
it's
how?
it's like classic at this point. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all I wonder, it's like, why did he decide to do the American Dad and then the Cleveland Show? And like they're all
Cleveland
pretty
Show
funny,
was
but
terrible.
to me, it's all pretty much the same damn thing.
it is.
And it's like he's taking storylines away from one thing and just throwing them at another.
Yeah, because American Dad, you have that alien that they live with, which is basically
the
like,
American
it
Dad is
reminds
actually
me of Brian,
it's pretty
kinda.
good.
Yeah,
I
and they
actually
also
like
have
that
the
show.
talking fish.
Yeah, or the
Uh,
talking fish, which could be Brian too.
Which is German.
Yeah, it was like an old German scientist or some shit.
Spickel or something. I can't remember its name.
I don't
But yeah,
know
it's so
what's
crazy.
Spetzel.
There's a ton of foreign words for things that we just don't have words for. Like what is this? In German, there's a word for like the excess weight gained from emotional overeating. I'm proud. Kummerspeck? Yeah, I don't know. Kummerspeck? It's like Kummerspec.
If you're gonna say it, you gotta own it.
Yeah,
True.
It says it literally. Kummerspeck.
Now you just gotta.
Kummerspeck.
Now you just gotta point out that respect to whoever it is you would like to.
I think it says literally translated
it is
it.
you would
It
like
means
to.
grief bacon.
Grief bacon. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That's great. So yeah, all right, that makes sense. Then when they try to translate certain things, and they say like they kind of can't in a way because it doesn't work in like our terms, I guess, of how we would describe.
Yeah,
it.
but then you just give them a synonym for the word, and they got another word usually.
Yeah, so what the fuck's the synonym for that? Where's your
That's
synonym?
Yeah,
well, I
well, for
Had
think
that shit
these-
ready, bro.
I think these crazy words are flying on their
for
own.
grief bacon,
Like,
I'm not
here's
sure
a-
there's a synonym.
Here's another German one. This is going to be fucking hilarious to try to pronounce. It's like Backpfeifen gezeigt.
I didn't catch. Come again.
Backpfeifen
Wow.
gesicht.
One more time.
That's like 15 letters.
Backpfeifen
I'm-
gesicht.
I'm trying to write a transcript here, so
This
hold
dude
on,
last
one more
dude
time.
V.
Backpfeifen gesicht.
Yes, that's French they're speaking.
It,
I know these children aren't French. What was it? Je suis la jeune fille.
Yes.
Does anybody know what that means? Somebody told me what it means, and it means something
Yeah.
like "I'm a real girl" or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that was
so-
a monster that said that, by the way. wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, definitely not a real girl.
I don't know.
But yo, this
That's kind of creepy.
Backpfeifen gesicht thing. It's it means a
Muzzy?
face badly in need of a fist.
Damn.
What
Someone
an
that's-
awesome fucking word, though.
We call that someone that's looking to get punched.
Yeah, like we have a sentence for it, but they just have a word.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that word isn't really quick
Mm-hmm.
and to the point. Backpfeifen gesicht. Gezeigt. I don't know. German is wild.
What's the word for my kids are blown away in the fucking jumpy house in New York? Did you guys see that shit?
No.
No, I haven't.
Yo,
What are you talking about?
That was oh god, what an awful way to bring that in. I like it though.
All right, so maybe it needs a little work.
I like it though.
But yeah, so there was a jumpy house or whatever, and you know how you just put the stakes in the ground, and they're probably like a foot long or something like that, maybe. And
Like a huge blow up,
yeah,
jump
but
around,
like make a
thing?
moon bounce, but it
Okay.
was all closed in. So these kids are in there jumping in it, and a huge gust of wind comes and fucking lifts the thing off the ground. I'm sorry, but it's funny.
Yeah,
it's funny. No one got killed or anything like that. Like
everybody's fine.
Some of the kids got hurt though.
Just ripped the
one kid,
foot-long spikes
one
out of the
kid that
ground.
fell out of it from 15 feet. He landed on a parked car and broke both of his arms.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was like, damn, that shit really took off, man.
Yeah, it definitely took off. But like,
I would have loved to ride that.
Did they say how far it traveled?
what was it, like 15 feet in the air or something like that?
I don't.
Must have been a strong gust of
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
exactly.
No, they
Take
said
it
that it.
15 feet in the air. That's crazy.
What was a tornado?
Look in the article.
coming?
I heard on the radio. I think they were saying it might have gone all the way up to 50 feet, but that was after the people fell out of it.
Yeah, after they fell out,
Once all the weight was gone.
higher. Yeah. I got to get a picture of that shit. The moon bounce.
How does that happen in America? We're so fucking fat.
I don't
Little
know.
fat kids. That shit flew away with little fat kids in it.
Yeah, beats me.
They weren't even jumping in there. They were just eating.
They should have
cupcakes
held
in
that down.
bitch.
They were
were
serving the
just
cake
eating
in there.
Cupcakes in that bitch.
Yeah, 13 injured when wind blows away at bounce house.
Oh, man.
Is this a
It
video?
said 30 to 40
No.
feet
What?
when the gust.
Tell
of
me
wind
there's
blew it
not a
into the air.
video of that.
Projected onto the wall.
There is video of this.
There is?
I wish we had some
don't see it.
high-tech
Hold
shit
on.
like
Nah,
that in
this,
here.
This
That
is
would
something
be-
else, though. It's still awesome. All right, so this is like the.
I
oh
caught
my
the end
God.
of it, but that's
Yeah, this is like a
ridiculous.
slide. Remember the slides at the carnivals or whatever? They blow up the slide.
Oh,
You go
yeah,
down them.
yeah.
It was one of those. It's just blowing around the field though. It's like plowing people, which is kind of funny. I mean, what would you do though? Like if you're just sitting at, you're eating your cotton candy or whatever, and fucking this slide just comes, damn, blowing at you and knock you over.
Yeah, man, I always feel so sadistic watching these like compilation videos, like the top 20 or 50 fails of the year and stuff. And it's like some people really, really hurt themselves badly or got hurt badly, and I'm just dying laughing because they got chipped up in such a ridiculous way.
Do you ever see those like most lucky person in the world videos where they
Yeah.
narrowly avoid whatever
Death.
Yeah.
Most of the time, just death.
a car plowing their way, and the one lady had something fall on like her minivan just after she parked at a spot in the mall, or just after she moved from that spot she had parked in at the mall or something.
No shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I saw like a little
Guy
GIF
jumping
image.
out of like the train track type deal.
Yeah, a bunch of those are just in GIF images floating around now. I saw one. It was like a guy was walking outside of some type of building that had like a sign hanging out front, and he like was just standing there for a minute looking around, and I think he like lit a cigarette and took a step forward, and then the sign crashed like on the ground right where he was just standing. It was like,
Wow.
holy shit! Probably
I got
crap
bad luck.
myself.
The sign would have fell.
Go
on
buy
me.
yourself a lottery ticket that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
I got terrible luck. That would never happen to me. Like the sign would have just fell on me, dead, instant.
Damn, ain't no
I
time.
got terrible luck. Man.
You would have stayed 2 minutes longer, and it
terrible
would have
luck.
just
What's
been...
to say that you don't actually have good luck and another sign could have hit you and you've been avoiding it?
We can look at it that way. Too. I mean,
Yeah, could always be worse.
Clearly a glass half full
yeah.
kind of guy.
Oh, half full of whiskey or something.
Hey, that's all right. Yo, so fucking net neutrality right now. Everybody's camping outside the FCC.
Really?
Yeah, they're
like
doing
physically
like night
just
camp outs
camping
and
out
shit.
there.
Yeah, and it something about like they keep calling them, so they can't even use their phone lines and shit right now because it's like flooded with fucking phone
Oh,
calls.
that's
Like,
crazy.
awesome.
yeah, it's
I like
fucking
that.
ridiculous. But there's somebody that they ended up. I think they somehow. I don't know what they do, but I'm just gonna say hack. But they have control of their bandwidth now, and they were like, "Listen, you want your bandwidth back? You're gonna have to pay us this fee." And they're
Oh
like,
wow! So they're
That's
seriously just hitting them with their own
yeah,
shit right there.
yeah. So they're like, "No, that obviously we're not gonna do that. Like that's not gonna happen." They're like, "Oh no, that's the system that you want in place. Like, so when you pay us, you'll get your bandwidth back."
Yeah.
So they're like holding their fucking bandwidth hostage, and now they got people camping outside. That shit is crazy.
Good. That's brilliant.
That is brilliant.
I love that shit.
They're probably spamming like their email too, and that's stealing all their
Holding up
internet.
everything over there.
Yeah.
It
sucking
sucks
up
so
everything.
bad. Like you would think with shit like that going on, it should be pretty clear that no one's really going to be happy with this unless they're profiting from it somehow.
Exactly.
That's it. Like I mean, Comcast, they're probably like, "Yay, please." Do it. We want to charge you shit tons. Because, like, what did they say? Netflix uses 50% of the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Does it really?
It's
Yeah.
like 50%
They use it a lot.
of the internet. Like, they're
Period.
streaming shit on Netflix.
I mean,
That's outrageous. Which, I mean, good. They did their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good for them.
That's good.
Yeah.
If I could have a website that got that big, awesome.
But see, that's the thing. Like, they're paying for it. They have servers. They're, you're willingly paying for the Netflix fee already, and you're paying for your internet. So why the fuck should anybody else have to pay just to have more bandwidth?
Yeah.
Like, why do you get to decide who gets it? Because now, like, if you guys, let's say, Starkey, you want to start up your own Netflix. Now you can't because you clearly don't have the capital to match Netflix and ever be able to beat them because now Comcast is like, nah, you didn't pay the bill, so your shit's at 1 meg.
Yeah.
And nobody's watching 1 meg Netflix. That shit would be whack.
No.
8
Yeah.
pixels in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, you would have to. They would be like, "Listen, you gotta watch it on an 8x12 screen because that's all you're getting. I don't care if you have 60 inches."
I don't know. We might have the patience for it. We once had 56K internet.
Oh,
and that was brutal.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. Oh my god,
I
dude,
would
those
never go back to
days.
that.
Can we get like the sound? The beep.
We actually
beep,
talked
beep,
about
beep.
that last week, like how
Fucking die.
Yeah.
I used to hate that shit.
You've got mail.
You've got.
That's
Be playing a
actually
game and then all of a sudden you just like didn't you hear voices through the modem too? If somebody picked up the phone and started talking and the computer was trying to connect,
that's some
you could
scary
hear
shit.
like some garbled weird ass noises
Some
and
white
shit.
noise type shit.
Yeah, it was creepy as hell.
Yeah, that's scary.
I used to get super pissed, be playing a game in the basement or something, and then my mom, no idea, wake up to call her fucking mom or something, and just pick up the phone, and I'm like, God damn it!
Like, you on the internet?
Like, why is this not fixed?
I gotta use the phone.
The early stages of important things. It's funny looking back, because back then it was just kind of like, this sucks, but it's the internet.
Yeah.
If I want to go on the internet, that's what I have to deal with.
But that was an advancement too. It was like, oh my god, I went from nothing to like now. I have
Oh
the internet.
yeah.
So it was pretty awesome.
Back when
Prodigy.
processor clock speeds were measured in megahertz.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Oh yeah.
Were they kilohertz before that?
Yeah, probably.
Holy hell, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, life was definitely pretty grim.
I remember kilobytes.
Like,
Yeah.
I almost feel like
Now everything's terabyte.
Terabyte,
gigs. I got more gigs.
And then
you wanna
I
fuck
know.
with my gigs.
gigs are turning into cubic inches in the car world and shit. It's
Yep.
like I got a big ass engine. I got gigabytes, terabyte.
Fuck your
External hard drive.
solid state.
Yeah, the solid state
I-
shit. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Really,
That just allows you to boot very quickly, doesn't it?
it just accesses all of the information
Do you just
very
install-
quickly because there's no type of disk spinning or anything like that. So the information is at ready at all times.
Is all you put on there is just the OS, or
You could put whatever you want on one of those.
Yeah, you can.
well, up to your capacity? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. I would right now, even if I would build a computer, I would start with like 250 and just put the OS and like maybe 2 major programs. Other than that, like, and by programs I mean games. And then the rest of it, I'd just have like a terabyte hard drive and like a 500 gig or something like that, just like a regular.
Yeah.
Use it that way. Because the solid state, I know before was like pretty unreliable. A lot of people, their shit would fail or something
Really?
was wrong with it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. That's why I would put like the least amount on it. I hear they're good now. Like they've been solid. So
Yeah, I've used a couple recently. I don't even remember who made them, but they were nice as hell. I've had one was a 1.5 terabyte. That shit was pretty badass, and it was pretty small, honestly.
The solid state?
Yeah,
they're
solid state.
small.
And that shit it works fast. They really are noticeably quicker for boot times and just program loading, everything.
I was thinking about getting like a gaming laptop or building a computer even, and I had no idea really about the solid state drives.
Yeah, they're really good, but they're still pretty damn expensive, I think. At least in like the bigger iterations. So I'm imagining you would probably want something pretty good size to, for a gaming rig.
Yeah, but I would still probably have a hard drive, so all I would really use the solid state for would be the OS. So I wouldn't even need a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just get a 250, like, that's more than enough. Like, you can still put your main game on there, so you're just running right off the solid state.
You could probably put a few.
Yeah,
Get my Diablo 3.
Dude, I have not played Diablo 3.
Here we go with these games. Let's talk about 2K.
Oh, 2K with the
Madden.
busted ass online and shit. 2K.
Third
Madden.
week straight talking about Diablo.
Man.
I bought that game twice.
Yeah, that's
It's just
dedication.
To each his own, whatever you guys like. I'm just not into shit like that.
I feel like you hate everything that I love.
Nah, you show me a couple games that I like the.
You guys are like opposite ends of the magnet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
there you
bit.
go.
Oh,
I say
God.
that.
Ba-boom.
Look at the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh shit! How
That's-
fucking perfect.
That's how I do.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
I guess I'm south then, huh? 'Cause
Oh, yeah. No,
North.
for the listeners, my shirt, quick description. North Pole, South Pole with a penguin hanging on one and a polar bear hanging onto the other, and they're being pulled together. Haha, it's a joke. Like,
blew my mind.
like opposites
Adorable.
attract. It's like there's a
So
magnetic
adorable.
tension there. Yeah.
Double pun?
Double fun.
Yeah, so you hate anime?
I don't hate anime. I just don't get into it.
I don't really hate anime, but I don't get into it either.
Yeah.
Why don't you just eat the cake, anime?
Yeah. Here we go again. I think that is probably
Oh,
every week. I think we've said
Yeah.
eat the cake anime.
I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I really can't say much because I don't watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like adult cartoon.
Would you
man.
consider-
it is dope?
Would you
Yeah.
consider like Boondocks anime?
Yeah, I do.
Because I like Boondocks.
I love the
Yeah.
Boondocks.
That
Like,
show
I
was
was so happy when
awesome.
I heard that they were coming out with season 4. Like,
Yeah.
I was really hyped.
I love that show. Fucking
The thing-
Riley, man.
The thing I really love about like Japanese anime the most is that like they come up with some pretty badass storylines and just ridiculous shit to happen throughout the galaxy, and just like different scenarios. Like I think that's cool as hell. Like they're pretty imaginative.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a lot of cool shit. The last one I just watched was like a Final Destination one. I can't really go into it too much. Basically, there was like an extra person in the class every year because one of the students had died like the first year. So it's like I don't know. I'll just say 10 people from that class would die or relatives. So they
Okay.
would always put an extra desk there to balance out the room. So whoever the extra person was, they pretended wasn't there, because that was like the only way that they could like try to stop the curse. But it kept happening because this new kid moves to the school and they think it's him, but they fucked up the whole shit. And then I don't know, everyone's just dying left and right. Like it's badass because it's not like all right, so they're trying to figure out how to stop it, but it's like dead serious because as they're like the bitch is walking down the stairs, she falls down the steps and the umbrella just goes straight through her throat.
Oh,
And
damn.
it's not even just like and then like they died. Like that shit was just like like blood squirting out everywhere. So you're just
like sliding down
anime
super
version of Final
slow.
Destination.
slow motion.
yeah.
Oh my god,
But
that
it's
shit always
awesome.
cracks
Dramatic
me up
music.
though.
Yeah, it was awesome. So
And it was an anime?
Yeah, it's an anime.
Wow.
Like they have a lot of really cool shit though. You're definitely right.
Yeah, did you ever see I think it was called Darker Than Black?
I fucking love that show.
I never got a chance to watch all of it, but I watched like the first 6 or 7 episodes. That shit is crazy. It's
Yeah.
like people have superpowers, but they have to pay a price to use them. And like everyone's price is different. Like one guy, what did he have to do? He had to like eat paper or
No,
something
he had to
like
eat
that.
his box of cigarettes, his pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, he had to,
He had to
eat
eat it.
cigarettes. He had to eat his box of cigarettes, and then he could get his superpower to like fucking fly or whatever he was.
The other guy had
Superpower
to-
of his
I'd do it.
choosing?
I'll eat
No,
cigarettes if I
It
can
It was an
find
assigned,
Shit.
pre-assigned superpower?
I think so. But yeah, the one
Pre-assigned
guy,
superpower.
the one guy had to break his fingers.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
nah.
he's like running from the cops, and he stops, and he's just like fucking screaming, snapping his fingers. You hear all the bones popping, and then he just flies away super fast, all badass.
Oh, he
and
got
shit.
lucky. He got flying.
Yeah, but he had to
Right?
break his fucking hand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
What if he got? What if he
because
got?
it was supposed to be like the way it works. It's like I think the greater the power, the higher the price you had to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
That type of deal.
Flying being the top, I guess, because
I don't know.
That was pretty bad.
Breaking
All
your
right,
fingers
so
is
look.
extreme.
I was just talking about this with somebody yesterday.
Are we ranking superpowers?
Yeah, right.
That's what
I wanted to
I'm.
get into.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm doing
Get
right
it.
now. That's what we got to
That's
do.
right.
I was talking about this yesterday because I love the Hulk. Like the Hulk is just an awesome fucking superhero because he's not really a superhero. He's just like this beast that slightly controls himself to sort of help. While destroying everything
Who
around
can't
him.
really control his actions while he's enraged.
Yeah, man, he's just a
But he's a superhero.
he's a bad motherfucker.
He
And
is. There's
like
no
I
denying that.
like watching the cartoons. I watched like Planet Hulk. That shit's pretty badass. I watched
awesome.
Hulk versus Thor, where Hulk like punches Thor in the head to death, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like
dude.
the only reason Thor lives is because of some girl does some shit. Like hell, I don't know, like revives him or something.
Hulk body the whole planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
In Planet Hulk, though, for real, yeah, Hulk just kind of is like, all right, look, y'all are pissing me off. It's time to just have this as my planet. And he just starts wrecking shit.
Yeah, they thought they had him locked down. And he was like, all right, I'm done.
But
me the
that
fuck outta
being, yeah. It's time for me to go.
Arnold.
Fuck you, Thor.
Come on.
Yeah, remember Thor's boy had to fight him or whatever, and he comes
Yeah.
down and he's just like, yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Thor-
time for that shit.
Again, that's what Thor did in Planet Hulk, too, to that yellow guy. He
Yeah,
fucking
he
punched
was
him in
in
the
that,
head
too.
until his head was like almost flat. And the guy barely survived. And then he stands up and he's mushy fucking face.
Call him pancake head.
Yeah, dude. He just looked like straight up hamburger meat on the one whole side of his head.
And that was after they already couldn't trust Hulk and was like, look, bro, you got to get the fuck out in deep space.
Yeah.
We can't deal with you anymore.
Yeah, the whole premise is that, the Avengers pretty much sedate, capture, and ship the Hulk out of
Which
the
should have
galaxy.
been a movie in itself, by the way.
Yeah, that would be
I
so
wanna know how the
raw.
fuck they even got that to happen.
That would be such an awesome fucking movie.
They started that movie halfway through.
What contained him is what I want to know.
Yeah, please.
It
finish.
really didn't, though. It was only because he was asleep. And then he woke up and like a video plays and it's like, oh, hi, we had to get you off of Earth because we can't trust you. You're a big fucking ridiculous monster. And then he breaks out of the thing that's holding him and he fucks up the spaceship so bad it crashes on the wrong planet.
Wow.
And he ends up like going into slavery type of deal. And he has to fight in a coliseum. And he ends up just killing everyone.
Why didn't he just tear down the Coliseum?
It had some discrepancies, but
There was social interactions that held him back.
yeah.
That was basically what
Yeah.
it was. Other than that, he would
'Cause
have
it was like-
punched everything open.
It's emotional.
Yeah, and other people
Very
on the
emotional
planet
person.
are like super strong and shit too, so it's not like a complete 100% mismatch. Like the Hulk takes some shots and bleeds a little bit. But that being said, the Hulk's a bad motherfucker. I think that the Hulk's power would probably be my favorite because like flying would definitely be badass, but like as the Hulk, he could just jump for like miles, like essentially flying. I could get around fast as hell and bulletproof, epically powerful and strong. Like that would be fucking awesome.
He's got that extra bone in his leg, right?
You know it, dude.
Got that double calf muscle.
That's why Hulk be dunking on the moon and shit.
You got the tri-thighs.
So what would your trade-off be?
Oh, if I had to pay a price
Yeah,
for
if you had
that
to pay-
power,
That's his number one
Oh.
power, so you would have to pay
Yeah, that
almost
would
the
be
ultimate
bad.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Would you
I
have to
don't
be
know.
like a little bitch?
Saul 7.
For a month or something?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like something super extreme that wouldn't kill me.
That's what it would have to be.
It would have to be something just
Anything
super
killing you is not
brutal.
worth it.
Like I would have to fucking almost die, like get hit by a car and break every bone in my body and barely survive and feel that pain for like 10 or like a minute or two or however long and then just transform from that.
And then you would be Hulk.
And
Well,
then
that-
I would transform into Hulk
All right.
and fucking
hella
be all
mad.
healed again and raw.
If it wasn't that unreasonable, what do you think it would be? Because that's that you just like almost died.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be near death.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
You might have to like
Has to
bleed
be
out or
yeah, but
something.
I feel like breaking your fingers is probably a pretty good trade-off. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Hulk's
Oh,
power?
yeah.
The Hulk's
For the Hulk's power?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Okay,
if
so
you're-
every time you want to use the Hulk's
100%.
power, you would sit there and be like, yeah.
Wait,
Wait, every single time you
Yeah,
would have to
that's
yeah,
not
every
what
time,
I
do
question.
it every single time.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So look,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
this
Like,
is
He
my
would have to die every time.
This is
just
now
to
a
get
right
Hulk.
much
near
different
you
Yeah.
every
scenario.
time. Like, oh, I want to be the Hulk today. Got to go get the shit beat out of me.
Now, how many fingers? How many fingers would it be though?
Well,
Because like if you could do it with one, perfect. So then like I would just have a rotation of Hulk time. Be like, by the time I break the 10th, the first one is coming out of the cast, and I'm ready to break it again. Or do I?
I'm like really thinking about this actually.
I know. Vince was really zoned out right
If
now.
you
I
No.
just thought about it.
He
I was
in
like,
deep thought.
I'm like,
No,
I
because
wonder-
no, because the way I imagine it though is like the way I would want it. You know,
How long does
ideally,
it take?
if I had to break a finger to become the Hulk, I would want it so that when I was the Hulk, it would like heal itself.
True. Yeah, because that would be the good trade-off actually.
Yeah,
Because
that
Yeah,
break
that
your
would be
finger
nothing.
and He'll be healed right away.
I'm assuming it
And you
would
wouldn't
heal.
even care, and like you right after you transformed, you'd be like, "Fuck my bah!
But that's the thing.
My mind is
My
gone.
finger.
All
Smash."
right, so if it heals,
Hulk
then you got to
smash.
break all 5.
You'd have a big.
Okay,
huge,
so, like,
just
one
One by
whole
one.
hand.
One by one.
One by one. Damn, dude.
I think that's fair to be the Hulk.
One by one.
brutality.
That's yeah. Actually,
that's
that
fair.
I think that is fair, especially if it all heals up once you transform.
It's immediate.
Because
so-
then you have to deal with the pain of broken fingers while you're breaking others.
yeah, exactly.
Like, oh god, my one finger hurts really bad. Let me break the next one.
But
Crack.
as soon
oh
as you
my
hit
god.
that 5th, you transform.
it's relief.
Yeah. How raw would that be?
It would definitely limit
I
the
would
availability
try-
of being the Hulk, though.
I would just
It would
slam
take
my
a while
hand.
to heal.
Yeah.
I'll just have like a fucking truck run my
Put
hand over,
hand
break
in a
it
vice and
all
just
at once.
Turn that shit.
Yeah, just crunch. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome. Blah.
Just put that bitch right in a vice.
Hulk time.
Yeah, I think
They
you
broke
would
one by
plus-
one.
Yeah, you would probably get the technique down. Like you would figure out like what's the fastest.
What's the
easiest way?
easiest way to break the bone? The least possible way of hurting yourself?
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's no rules
man.
that you have to
Fine,
break
you
it
would
at the
figure it out
bottom.
sooner or
Just
later.
break the tips or something. I
What
Break
if
the-
you had to
oh,
like?
God.
tip.
What if you had to like break
Be
it?
even
Just the
worse.
tip.
You had
Just
to
the
break it
tip.
backwards. Like you couldn't just do it like to the side.
yeah,
You had to break them backwards. Like
Then you gotta look at it.
Yeah.
It just gets worse and worse.
That's the prerequisite. You have to snap it all the way back, like
all
at
the
the
way
main
back.
knuckle, so it's like laying against the top of your hand flat.
oh,
Yeah, all right. That's
that would psych me out.
I
I don't know if I can do it.
vote yes.
I might pass
we-
out
no.
before I became
Can
the
we-
Hulk from there.
I would
don't
do
know.
it. I would 100% do it for Hulk power. Oh my god, especially if you could still be like, you know, conscious. You know what I mean? Like know what you're doing and shit.
Do you feel that's a fair trade-off?
5 fingers,
Yeah.
1 by 1.
3,
Right?
4.
I'll
Yeah, I
probably-
think that's a fair
Badass.
trade-off.
Okay.
It's
okay.
a brutal
I can
price to
dig it.
pay.
All right. So how
It
about flying?
But now that we're binding a
Flying,
contract, we
I
got to
feel
know
like-
how long you get to be Hulk for.
yeah, I wasn't
I'm
even
bringing
gonna
my
go
hand.
ahead.
All right, all right. Well, till the job is done.
What's the maximum
How about
size
that?
I get to be?
Let's. Be
I guess
realistic.
whatever task you set out to accomplish.
Yeah.
When that's over.
It's very broad. What if I say I want to be a billionaire?
I mean, as the
Right.
Hulk, you'd probably just have to go somewhere that has
I'll
$1
be
billion
Hulk.
and just pick it up,
True.
and then you're a billionaire. Because it's not like they're gonna stop
Is there
you or
anything-
anything.
Is there anything left in Fort Knox?
Oh yeah,
There was probably.
fuck yeah. But all right, so I
I
mean,
heard they're running low.
so D Stark, what's your number one superpower?
The easy answer is flying. On the spot, I'd have to say that.
Now, flying to me, I definitely would want it. Absolutely, that's fucking
You know
awesome.
how many MPGs I'm getting? going to work and shit. See you guys.
Now, there's a lot of discrepancies in my mind with flying, like or at least different things. Like you would have to have 100% control over your flight, obviously, like speed and everything, and direction and all that.
You just be the baby bird learning to fly,
Yeah,
fall out
right.
of the nest.
Yeah, you still gotta figure it out.
All right, guys, I'm leaving
Broke
work.
my finger and I'm trying to learn
All
how to
right,
fly.
I'm like,
I
how-
guess I can't fly.
There's no fucking tutorial when you get this
Yeah.
power.
How fast would
You
you
had to
want to
learn.
be able to fly if you could fly?
I don't know.
As much as your body can handle it, I guess.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, eventually, like, if you could fly as fast as Superman, but you weren't as powerful as him,
yeah,
would your skin just rip off?
Rip off, yeah.
You'd just turn to fucking dust.
All right.
Because you're going like a fucking quarter the speed of light.
Let's just agree
in atmosphere
that you can withstand all that.
Okay.
Like you can fly, everything's
when
cool.
you're given the power, you can withstand whatever.
Right. Yeah. Like
okay.
let's just roll with
invincibility.
Because we could go on forever about.
While you have said power. That
what if you get struck by lightning?
Wait,
Well,
invincibility should be a different power.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we'll just say that if you could fly, then you would be completely resilient to any of the side effects from the flight. Like, I guess even if you wanted to go into space, you'd be cool.
What about bugs hitting you in the face and shit? Like birds and...
Get some
can you technically...
Get a bug shield.
I bet flying that fast, you would have, like, a cushion of air in front of you. I don't think anything would hit you.
It would just swoop out of the way of the pocket.
Yeah.
I'd be flying up with the planes anyway.
I'm playing chicken with him and shit.
Yo, that'd be so badass.
I'd be riding right through the engine. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'd fly up and like pretend like you're laying back, start reading a book on the wing or something, so people can see you.
Pilot's in the bathroom. It's on autopilot. He's not even looking.
Wasn't
teabag the windshield.
The Twilight Zone or whatever?
Oh, with the gremlin? Yeah, Twilight Zone. There's something on the wing.
That was Shatner, right?
There's something on the wing. Yeah. But now Starkey, okay, so flying. We're going to say you could fly and you would pretty much be like Superman in flight, but, you know, not just Superman in general.
I mean, I should just pick to be Superman.
What kind of price would you want to pay? What do you think would be fair for flight, especially flight that's fast enough to get you like intercontinental quickly? Like, say you could fly fast, like from Jersey to fucking Germany in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Well, if your ultimate power is the Hulk and you had to pay 5 fingers, this price should probably be similar for my power if that is what I would idolize most.
I'll be the Hulk.
Flying.
Can you give me a ride?
I don't know. Could
Fly
I
me to
heavy you? Carry you?
He can
I don't
only
know.
fly. He doesn't have super strength. Come on.
What if...
Why don't you just hold me and jump, and I'll take it from there?
Why don't you guys just switch off? You drive
trying to
halfway,
think,
he goes
like,
the
what
other
would
half.
be awesome? Or kind of shitty?
My power is very simple.
You say awesome, but it's like
I think
shitty.
I think you should have to jump Assassin's Creed style into a haystack before you can fly.
Off a high building.
Oh,
That
God.
should be your trade-off. You got the balls to jump, then you can fly.
How high?
As high as the
The highest it went in the game,
Yeah, as high as it
which was really ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, it's just moon bounce height.
moon bounce.
There better be some good hay in there.
We
Some good
won't let you fall on a parked car and break
Yeah, I
your
was gonna
arms
say, is this
either.
a flying
Alright.
moon bounce or is it on the ground?
Is this the trust fall?
We're better than that. We're better than that.
All right, so since you're flying, like your shit should kind of have to be like relevant to a bird or something. Like so the bird, baby bird.
I would want one of them
them
suits. One of them like
wingsuit?
wingsuits. That would be
Oh
sick.
my god.
Yeah,
this
but
shit is so
that's
cool.
more privilege.
All you
You're
need
supposed to
is
be
a-
paying a price.
What do you
right
mean?
now.
I would just buy that.
Yo, you need
Yeah,
that
right.
and a cone head helmet.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Super aerodynamic.
All right, what do you hate? What do you not like?
You, man.
Actually, yeah, it should work. Yeah, there you go. So you'd have to hang out with me for like 20 minutes.
What? To get the power of flight?
To get the power of flight.
Jesus
That's awesome.
Christ.
I'll be
No,
over
no.
every day at like 6.
I was
But
gonna say, I could
that's
fly
what he says
everywhere.
now. Until he calls me and I'm like, nah, I ain't coming out.
Damn.
Oh, you gonna play him
How
like
you-
that?
And then I
I'm
can't.
just gonna live my life. That's how my life goes. So,
It's like,
Let
Vince,
you worry
I gotta
about your
get
own
to
damn
work,
flight.
man.
so your job would be to get me out of my house and then you could fly.
You could probably just
wow.
kidnap him.
You'll be flying once every
I'll just
6
fly
months.
through the window.
Fly through the window.
I was gonna say, I
He'll
don't know.
catch you on your way
Yo,
to work.
Vince,
Be
I'm
like,
here.
I got him.
Doing this podcast with Vince is the most I've seen him consecutively in a long time. Fucking basement dweller.
Not gonna get any argument out
What
of
would
me.
your
I
superpower
stay-
be?
You're not gonna get any argument out of me. Like,
I mean,
know
What would
the
your
hell I be
superpower
doing.
be, Vince? Would it be seeing in the dark?
I already do that.
Oh,
No,
burn.
it actually would be similar to what I do now, and I would want to
The
just
best
be able to
video game
vanish from
player
existence. Like, in the sense of, all right, if we're in this room right now, I could just disappear, like invisible. But I'm not
So
just
like
invisible.
I
like
thought you were
active
talking about
camo?
teleportation.
But it's not.
Oh, you're talking about like you would just blink out of existence and it would be as if you were never here.
You couldn't smell
And we didn't
me.
know you.
No. I mean, like,
Smell
you couldn't
me?
smell me. You couldn't touch me. You
Oh.
wouldn't even know I was here. Like, I'd just be able to be like,
So you would just leave a physical form
Yeah.
and just be like a consciousness floating around in the air.
No. Like, you wouldn't, like, I'd be gone. Like, all of a sudden, you guys would be like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Where
but
the hell
I'm
did you
just
go?
saying, like, we wouldn't be able to see you, but you would still be in the room.
Yeah.
Just not physically.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
That would be wild, but oh my god, such a what? That's so weird,
bizarre
man.
power.
Such
Is
a
that weird? I could do whatever the fuck I wanted at that
Such a
point because I'll never
precise
get caught doing
precision
anything.
use.
I could go into Wawa and be like, poof, let me get my cheesesteak, let me get my Reese's, and then just poof back out of here.
Yeah, right. You could get your cheesesteak, and then you could be like, "Poof," and just be at your house.
Yeah, I'd be late to work. They'd be like, where were you? Like, poof, bitch, I've been here.
Now how would that work though? Like,
I got here early.
anything
I was here before you.
would anything you touched instantly just go with you? So could people like see you disappear and then see everything you picked up or touched disappear?
or would there
So
just be a Wawa hoagie?
actually, yeah, that's a
Fucking
good,
floating through the air.
that's a good point. I think my personal belongings should go with me because it, like, I'm not gonna go ahead and say, all right, my shirt, my pants, like, I'm not gonna hold
Yeah,
on to all
right.
this stuff and then
You're
go.
gonna be
You're just
curled up
a-
in a ball before you.
Like, hold on, guys, wait, please don't arrest me yet.
Get totally ass naked
Gets home, he's
and then just
naked.
disappear.
So
Let's
yeah,
be like, let me use my
God.
superpower, stripping outside of a bank, right out of the view of the security camera. Get ass naked on the street. People are like, what the fuck?
if
Poof,
I got
gone.
pulled over by a cop,
just leave the car empty and
that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
They still know who you are.
Yeah, they got your registration.
Yo, how fucking awesome would that be? That would be so
I'm not,
killer,
because you
though.
would be touching the car, so the car would go with you.
There it is. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the power, man.
man.
That's the power. I'm rolling with that.
Yeah, but
Why-
then
what's my
the-
penalty?
But then the cop would speed up, and he would just rear end you.
See,
Well, I'll
I
wait till we
always
stop and then, fuck him. He's drunk. He doesn't know what's going on.
one of my favorite thoughts for a superpower would be being able to freeze time. Like I could freeze everything and go do whatever the hell I wanted, and then start it again. But
that would obviously be amazing.
but the price I would
That
pay
would be
for
a
that
high
is that
price to
I
pay.
age faster than everyone
You could
Okay.
watch.
because
See,
I
that's a
continue to
fair-
age
that's
when
a
I
fair
pause
trade-off.
everyone else.
I like that. That's
So
a good.
every time you lose that,
That's
yeah.
a nice little happy medium. Right
You could
there.
watch 60 minutes in like a second.
What?
freezing time, not fast forwarding it.
You could pause time, watch 60 minutes.
But
But I think it would
and
be
then it
frozen
didn't happen
too
yet.
because the people doing it would freeze.
There'd be
Yeah,
no
that's
way to
true.
stream.
The whole world would. There'd be no way to.
I think I would want it so that like everything just stops, like 100%, boom, frozen. So, but I can still interact with things. Like, did you ever see Click with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Like, you remember he pauses it and just punches the bejesus out of fucking Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
Like, just hooks off on him, punches the shit out of this dude's face, and then unpauses time. And Hasselhoff is just like, wow, I have a crazy headache. Like, what the fuck happened?
So what?
Like, I would want that because I would just like, I would fucking just be walking down the street and just be like, I would like mark a spot, lean against something, freeze time, go walk into the bank, take all the motherfucking money, line my pockets with money, and then walk right back to that spot I was and unfreeze time. So if anybody saw me or was moving or whatever, it's not like questionable. I'm just standing there. Like stand in front of another security camera too, so I have the perfect alibi. Be like, he couldn't have robbed the bank because I have him on camera a block away.
See,
It's ingenious.
and then.
Oh,
what's up, bro?
That's what you.
That's
That's what you
Vince picks
call.
my pockets and shit.
That's what you
Yeah.
call Vince's power.
All right, what's
the
my
poof
my
power.
trade off then?
What would your
trying to
trade off be for poofing?
Like, do I have to hang
You have
out
to
with
get-
people now?
You have to get anally raped.
Your
That's
particles.
what I was
Oh
thinking
my
this whole time.
You
there
could-
it
Somebody's
is.
got to get raped.
How
You
about-
called it
the
poof.
highest power?
How about
has
his
to.
particles reassemble very slowly?
Oh.
So like when he comes back,
Not very
it takes
slowly,
like a couple
but just
minutes.
like.
So you have to be, like, hidden.
Okay, so all right, so it'll take like a day for
You
me
get-
to regenerate.
You get put
Something like
back
that.
together like a
And in the
puzzle.
meantime, the part that's like been regenerated and
Hurts.
it's building on, it like hurts, and you're just laying there. Like say it takes like an hour, so you have to like.
All right, but yeah, I'm
So
gonna
you
say
have
if
to
I'm in
hide
pain
somewhere.
here, like let me just be in pain for an hour, not all day. I'm not trying to sit
Yeah.
there
Yeah, no,
and look at my left arm.
It doesn't-
assemble.
Yeah.
It's not like you're downloading a song on your 28.8 or
On
your
Napster
56K
back in the
internet
day.
back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Napster shit.
I like that. I
Waiting
like
your
that.
30 minutes and shit.
What about you, Pex?
Mine's kind of similar to Vince's. I would just want to teleport. I don't know. You're just saying poofing. I would just want to.
Now, is that like-
driving? I just want to be at Wawa, be back.
Is that
Yeah.
like
Hit
a
them all, be back. Like,
No,
I
would
feel
you
like
have
yours was like boop.
would you have like a limited
you got the. Poof, I got the. Boop.
Or maybe the.
Yeah, or the. that one I'll take. I'll take the power.
Would there be like a limited range you could teleport, or would it be like
I don't
anywhere,
know.
like a
What would my
GPS
trade-off
coordinate?
be?
Maybe
What would I
it could
have
be
to do?
like Jumper, where you had to have seen whatever you want to jump to.
Okay, I can dig that.
But he eventually started cheating, and he could use pictures of things.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
had
I
a
could do that.
picture of a Wawa hoagie, you could
Yeah.
just be like,
No.
No, because since you've been inside of the Wawa, like once you've been somewhere and you've seen it, you could teleport to
the
it.
photographic
Oh,
memory.
yeah. I just
Yeah.
hate driving. I would just love to never have to drive.
That's
Just
true.
Teleport anywhere.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I love driving, but teleportation I would definitely use when I have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And then driving could just be for fun.
Well, I don't like
Yeah, there you
flying,
go.
so
That'd be perfect.
I would drive for
teleport
fun.
everywhere.
Now, what if you could combine all of these and just take over the planet
best
in like a
superhero
day?
Ever.
Well-
The strongest.
Marvel, get at us.
Marvel, get at us. We got it.
We just
Bro,
gave
I would
them
just
their whole-
assassinate
Next movie.
assassinate every important world leader right off the bat and be like, I am your new god. Like a flying, teleporting, invisible going Hulk.
What are we
Oh
calling
my
our new?
God.
Like
what are we
basically,
calling
Ross
our
would
new
just
character?
walk to the fucking every leader. Just get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, just punch him into a big pile of goo.
I own this shit now. So what's your trade off? That we gotta
I
get
don't
his
know.
trade
Yeah,
off.
we gotta. You guys gotta. Let
So
me
for
think of a
teleport,
trade-off
what do you think
for
about
this.
teleport?
What would I have to do?
Damn, for teleporting?
I was trying to think this whole time. I really don't know.
I don't know. That's a, I mean, that's a really
You
good
should
one.
have to have a migraine.
Oh God, I wouldn't do it. I get migraines daily.
No,
Without
That's what I'm saying.
I get it daily without teleportation. Shit.
How about this?
Wouldn't
Every
blame-
time you teleport somewhere, everyone around hears an announcement in their head. That's like,
Oh God,
it's like,
Apex
and-
is here. He's arriving.
Yeah. Nick is arriving.
I was like, that would be
shortly.
dope. That would be
Are
dope.
you ready? And then, and then you just show up.
Now stepping into the blue corner, weighing in at
just showed up in the corner.
150 pounds. I don't know your actual weight. I was just
All right.
Yeah.
You would have to.
Like a fart bubble.
No, like he should have to chug like a bottle of liquor or something,
Oh God.
like a pint or something.
It depends.
No, you have to chug a handle Everclear. You have to stay conscious
alright.
long enough.
that sounds like having fun to have
I'm
fun.
gonna teleport him to death.
I mean,
Yeah, but your superpower would cure. Like I'm thinking that whatever the price you pay is,
Ross and I are breaking
you would
fingers.
be immune to dying from it. Like you couldn't die from doing
so if
it.
I chugged the bottle of Everclear, I would be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, but you would have to pound it fast enough to not pass out from alcohol
That'd be
poisoning.
hard, but I'd do it.
Oh.
If I could teleport, yeah, I'd do it.
You do it.
I'd take that over the migraine. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd probably do it too.
I guess it's settled.
I would
then.
take that one over the migraines for sure.
What
So
other
then-
one of my awesome superpowers I always wanted, just being able to grow a beard instantly.
I got stupid superpowers too, like just making shit reappear. Like, let me eat a cheeseburger and then.
Yeah.
Let me
Like that was
smoke
the
a
best
cigarette.
cheeseburger I've ever had in my
Yeah, I
life.
need another
Smoke a bogey and then
Both of them just reappear. That's my stupid super
teleport in a
power.
cheeseburger. Oh my god. Yeah, like yeah, because that to me that's a sort of a play on like just being able to control shit like telekinesis or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, like being able to manipulate physical objects with your mind, but being able to like teleport anything you wanted, or just have it appear, not even
just
teleport,
have it
like
reappear.
have it
That's just
poof
it.
out of nowhere,
Nowhere, exactly.
like completely new matter that never existed before. It just poof, here it is.
That's my stupid super.
That'd be so wrong.
My
You're right, that's
stupid
awesome.
superpower.
Fucking
Yeah, it'd be
pretty
great.
useful.
I was like, yeah, you never have to go anywhere.
The not superpower.
The not so super.
It'd be like, oh man, I ran out of stick of deodorant.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick of deodorant in your hand.
Nowhere.
Good to go.
I don't know. My thing is kind of like I wish, and I take this from Office Space. I wish when I did things I didn't want to do, I could think I was doing something else.
Oh, so be sort of like mentally unaware of the menial task you're doing.
Yeah, like
No stress ever.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're just having a bad day. You're like, nah, I'm fishing.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, just reprogram. I'm laying on a beach with a Corona in my hand.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
That would be fucking awesome. I remember there was some comedian back in the day talking about, it might have been Letterman actually, one of his superpowers that he would want being able to squeeze all of the toothpaste out of the tube.
That's awesome.
Hey,
That takes time.
Yeah, man, that's an art form right there.
Precision.
It's so difficult. And you never get all of it out.
No, it's in the corners.
You have to commit from the beginning.
It's
'cause
in
you
the
gotta
very-
hold it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have
gotta
to commit from the beginning.
Yeah.
No, that's 100%.
You got to squeeze from the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so awkward when it's full though. Like when you have a brand new tube of toothpaste and you try to grab it from that tiny little fucking flap on the back and squeeze from the back to start it.
I normally just
and it
everywhere.
shoots out like 10 feet of toothpaste. Like,
There's
holy
that stupid
shit.
fucking air pocket that's in there, man.
Yeah, it's so they can charge you more.
Yeah, that one air pocket. As soon as you get past that, it's just fucking all over.
Yo.
And it never comes off the bottom of the fucking basin easily.
Nope.
You gotta
Coming at
fucking
you.
push that off with your finger. It's bullshit.
Somebody told me something that kind of blew my mind when I really thought about it. You know how I always have, everyone I know has always bitched about bags of chips. How you get
my God.
you get like a little
Who
fucking
doesn't?
chips and then a big ass air pocket at the top. And I was just like, why? Like,
Oh, you gotta keep
why
'em-
don't they just save
That's
their
where
money
the
and make the
reappearing power
packaging
would come
smaller,
into
blah,
play.
blah, blah. But somebody was just like, well, yeah, the chips start out really big and in shipping they get broken down.
Well,
And
why
I
do
was
I
like,
still have big
uh,
chips?
Well,
I think that kind of makes sense.
You still
I
get big
also-
chips.
Not
it's-
really, though.
it's basically
Yeah, you still get some big chips, but you always do have like
the
some
bag
crumbs
is like
and shit. in
a
the
quarter
bottom.
of the way full.
it protects
though.
the chips.
Yeah.
that is its
It
function
does,
is to
yeah.
protect the chips.
Okay, but you can still put a little bit more chips up in there.
Oh no, that's not the argument.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you know, I never
No,
thought of
understand
that.
what you're
That's
saying.
true.
The air is definitely
So you could put a little
protected,
pressure on the
but-
bag and it won't,
and it won't crush them
the
right away.
chips. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
They're trying to keep the chips fresh with all the air.
They should just do vacuum sealed chip powder. So you can sprinkle fucking Pringle powder on whatever you wanted.
I hate Pringles.
What?
Pringles are not chips.
You don't like Pringles?
They're like, oh yeah,
I'll
they'll
eat
fucking
Pringles,
wipe
but-
their hands and fuck you. And
I think my favorite chips are probably
Chips.
the Utz sour and cream. Yeah,
Pretzel
sour,
Jones?
Utz sour
My
cream
favorite
and
is the honey
onion.
mustard.
You go
The honey
Ridges.
mustard.
You go
cracked
Ridges.
pepper and sea salt, baby.
It's
Oh, those are so good. The
Utz
kettle
sour
cooked.
cream and
Yes.
onion ripple.
My favorite is either the kettle cooked salt and vinegar or the
I love-
honey mustard and onion pretzel Jones.
Oh shit!
Those
Those things
Schneiders.
are crack.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Snyder's,
yeah, yeah.
that's what I'm
Schneiders
talking about.
and
Yo,
over.
those things are crack.
We do live in a pretzel fucking area too.
I love pretzels.
I
Always
love them
have.
too. Yeah.
Soft pretzels, hard pretzels, sourdough pretzel.
Any kind of pretzel.
pretzels. Jumbo shrimp.
Fucking, I was about to say
Fried shrimp.
motherfucking Bubba Gump over here with pretzels.
Pan-seared shrimp.
You got your soft pretzel, your long pretzel, your hard
soft
pretzel.
Your pretzel raw. Your
Salted
chocolate
pretzels,
covered
Your salted.
unsalted pretzels.
Your
Yep.
pretzel star.
And then you got your weird shit that Annie Ann sells.
Yo, Annie's is the shit.
And
so
those aren't
good,
pretzels
but
either.
it's
I'm gonna throw that
different.
out there.
What?
That's not a pretzel.
They're
Any of it's
different,
not
but they're
pretzels.
good.
It's a
How is that
fucking
not a
dessert with
pretzel?
some pretzel dough.
Yeah.
Half of them.
Well,
It's
if
like
you
It's in
Pretzel
the
dough.
shape
What's
of a
pretzel
pretzel.
dough? Pretzel.
Fuck that.
It's still a pretzel.
It's in the
It's
shape of a
pretzel
pretzel.
dough.
okay, Mr. Technicality.
Damn, saying that word pretzel sounds weird. after
Now
a
it
while.
sounds like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just like, what's a pretzel?
I had these donuts. I forget what the fuck they were from. They were from Philly. Damn, I cannot remember the name of it. But it tastes like a fucking churro. I'm addicted, dude. Whatever it was,
It was a donut?
yeah, dude. It was churros, bro. They were
Ooh.
churros, basically. A round churro.
Chonut.
Now I'm hungry.
I was so excited. I just wanted to tell you guys about that.
Oh my god. What time does Dunkin' Donuts close?
They're done.
Never?
Yeah, they're
They should be 24 hours.
That one should be 24 hours.
Donuts and
Is it
coffee and
Interstate or something
sandwiches
like that?
stuff.
fuck.
Donuts and coffee.
Cannot remember. Oh well. Next time, I'll just ask the people. I'll find out.
It's the
We'll get some
people.
What
churro
kind of
donuts.
donut was that? They're like, it was a churro donut.
It's just like I don't know. There's 3
didn't
different
know?
kinds in there. No, I never heard of this place. There's just 3 different donuts. They make them fresh there. It's like nice and warm when we got
Were
it.
they big?
What's it, like a little mom and pop
Nah,
shop? Or?
it's almost like a Krispy Kreme. Yeah. But it's like a whole different brand, and it's just like sugar, like on the outside. But this one tasted like a churro. Like it was just a churro in the donut form.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I would eat it.
I don't know. Like I said, just want to share that with the world.
Share that with the world.
So listen,
Shout out to
there's
all the
certain
donut
thi-
makers.
there's certain things that happen in your life, and at certain times they become way bigger than they need to be, and that donut just happened to be on that point in my life right now. If that doesn't motivate
donuts. So I just
So we
can't stop thinking about donuts.
Transformed into Homer.
I would eat
Hell yeah.
a dozen.
you, all right.
Nom, nom, nom,
I'm
nom.
glad you all feel the effect of the
Yeah, my stomach got empty instantly when you started talking about churro
Bum.
donut.
It's funny how that works, right?
Yeah, like instantly. Just
There's always room for sweets and shit. Or at least
Oh,
there's
yeah.
always room for the stuff you really want.
Yeah.
Like things you love. Oh my God. It's like you eat a super huge meal. I couldn't possibly eat more. And they're like, we have your favorite fucking dessert. And you're like, oh shit. There's that hole again.
Yeah.
We got a chocolate chip
please.
cookie dough, friggin'
Bowl of mega brownie ice cream and shit.
cheesecake.
Oh, dude.
Cheesecake, that's my shit.
I never really used to like cheesecake either.
What?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why, because of the fucking
The texture.
was it normally made of with raspberry?
Cheese.
No, but the normal cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake
Strawberry.
is what the I never really
You
liked
don't,
strawberry
Oh.
you don't like
cheesecake.
that glaze.
I don't like strawberry
Yeah.
I think
cheesecake
a lot of
either.
people don't like that artificial glaze or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
that either. But dude, like, have
But
you ever been to
cheesecake?
Cheesecake
No,
Factory?
no, cheesecake is banging. After I had other
Just-
cheesecakes,
Yeah,
I was
especially
like,
graham
oh.
cracker crust.
So
Yeah.
light.
All right, now I'm hungry.
Now we gotta stop.
Have you ever had
This is
Cheesecake
gonna be
Factory?
a 1 hour session. This
Pause.
I've never been to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh my god, dude, I love their food, but
So
it's
expensive.
insanely unhealthy. Or
Insane.
it's insanely unhealthy. Like it's
Yeah.
just all of their food is ridiculous.
Their
But
portion
they're
control is nice though. I remember I got
I've never
shrimp-
actually
I
been
got
there.
shrimp
Oh,
scampi
yeah.
one time and
Big
the
as
shrimp
hell.
was like huge.
yeah.
I was like, wow.
They do every dish is massive,
It was like $25, but still.
and they have like 100 different kinds of cheesecake. And
man,
oh
that's
my
the best part
god, they're
about it,
all
man.
so well. It's
Reese's
everyone I've
peanut
had is
butter cheesecake
That's my
supreme with
favorite.
Oreo crumbs on top.
Dude, the Reese's one is so good. It's got like this whipped butter on top. It's like they took
my
butter and made it super fluffy. Holy shit, man. Every time I get one of those, I'm just like, I can't stop eating it.
For the next time, I'm just going to be in the mic like,
cheesecake.
Yeah, I hope y'all know, man. This is going to be the shortest podcast ever. I'm going
Yeah,
to
we're
ums
going
after
hours
this.
long.
over.
It's Ken Kniff
This shit
from
over.
Connecticut.
Rub my back. Rub my back.
So
Rub my back.
I fucked up. Like I keep treating myself with Reese's, but I'll do it like every other day, and then
Every other day.
that turned into every night I've been eating Reese's.
So
are you buying the minis? Or are you buying,
I'm buying the minis. I'm
The
buying
minis
minis,
is-
but I'm eating the whole bag.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
Yeah,
If you, you might as well just get the cups. Because once those
You
are
get
gone, there's
more.
no more after that.
The
But the
cups are
bag of
good.
minis, there's more.
The cups are good. All right, but
I need like a case of fucking
The
Reese's
minis
cups.
are
When you-
better, like proportion. Like,
yeah,
it's
like
just,
the amount of peanut butter
Yeah,
and
I
chocolate
agree.
together is perfect. And
I think the
Yeah, I know what you mean.
the bigger cup is lacking
I'm
one
just-
of the two, but I'm not sure.
Wait a
which.
minute, wait a minute.
it's too
Hold
much
on.
peanut butter. I think.
Are you
Reese's
talking
is
about
definitely
you get a bag
shit.
of the minis, or you get the bag of the miniatures that are individually wrapped?
No, the minis.
The minis,
Yeah.
just they're okay. Yeah, they're fucking delicious.
Yeah, they're great. But like, I don't know. I can't stop. Like, I'll look at the bag and I'll be like, all right, just one.
6 more.
Just one. And then like 2
6
seconds
more.
later, like I even put the bag to the side and I'll be like,
You gotta put it across the
Oh,
I'm
dude.
like one more.
You
But then I won't bring the bag closer to me. I reach into it. So it's like I'm trying and then I push it further away.
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
man.
I can't do it.
It's an addiction at this point.
It's
Yeah.
oh, dude, I'm the
I've
worst
loved
though.
Reese's ever since I was like a freshman.
Everybody
in high
knows
school.
Reese's are good, but has anybody
Oh.
tried the Butterfinger peanut butter cup?
I'm not
Yes.
a fan of them.
yeah.
I'm
I
not a
thought-
fan.
It's okay, but
The only
it's
reason-
not
Yeah.
a Reese's.
Well, actually, I can't say I'm not a fan of it because I ate them and I had a stomach virus the next day, so I think that it just like my stomach
Did
was
not sit well.
it just didn't sit well with me. So I definitely gotta give them another shot.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
They're good, but they're just different. You got to be ready to expect Butterfinger instead of Reese's.
Yeah,
Reese's.
the thing I like about them the most though is that the texture of the Butterfinger filling, it's like somewhere in between a Reese's peanut butter creaminess and the actual crunch of the Butterfinger.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get all stuck in your fucking teeth.
Reese's
Yeah.
and Butterfinger are my top two, like for sure.
Really?
Love Butterfinger, love Reese's.
Oh yeah, fucking Fifth Avenue. That's one of my favorites too.
I live on 6th.
Anybody ever have?
Divulging too much information.
Yeah,
Where
right.
am
It's
I?
a big ass town, dude. You'll never find it.
Right.
Dum nigga dum nigga
You
dum.
ever try whatchamacallit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're good.
It's been a
Yeah,
long
that's
time
good.
though. I don't
I
even.
remember somebody was like, "Yo, you should get a whatchamacallit." I'm like, "Yeah, what?
What are you trying
What
to
are
tell
you
me
trying
to
to tell me
get?
to get? Like, a whatchamacallit? Like, it's one of those typical conversations with that shit.
You know, a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, you know, when they put the in front
When
of it,
I-
that's when it's like.
I was standing there. I was looking at. I had my hood popped. I'm looking at the whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I'll eat pretty much any candy that has chocolate, especially milk chocolate. That's my shit, milk chocolate. Or if it has peanut butter, or if it has peanuts.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
I'll
like
eat any of
chocolate
that,
by
like-
itself though. I can't just eat
No.
a Hershey bar.
Oh god.
What?
What?
Ew.
No, it's not the same. Like,
It's
all right,
Oh,
disgusting.
fuck that!
So
I
if you're
can
gonna
house.
if you're gonna eat a Hershey bar, basically you could like take
Yeah,
one piece
take the
and you
squares.
just let it melt in your mouth.
Mhm.
Like that's the
Hell
only way
no.
to really eat that shit. If you just bite on it, it's like
Yo, I take big
However-
ass bites out of that shit. I'll take down a
That's
fucking Hershey bar
terrible.
fast.
That's just terrible.
My heart belongs to Kit Kat.
Do you like
however.
dark chocolate? Kit Kat. Oh, man.
Those wafers.
Yo.
With the,
It's the texture is the best
Yes.
part of the
Yeah.
Kit Kat.
and the sound
Yep.
you get when you
It's quite a satisfying crunch.
crunch on into it.
It's like I'm destroying something and it's beautiful.
Yo, warm glass of milk, Kit Kat.
Warm glass of milk.
Yeah.
Warm milk.
I
And
could
you
never
put the,
ever
you use
drink.
the Kit Kat.
No,
I
I,
used to
start-
be the
oh my
same way,
God.
but I tried it one time and I was like, it's not that bad.
can't.
Because
I can't.
Really?
Ugh. I get my milk got to be cold as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
Super cold.
you never had like warm milk and cereal
No.
before? That shit. is-
Wait, warm milk and cereal?
Ew.
Yo,
Yo, that
Oh,
shit is good.
Ew.
That shit
I
is
ca-
good.
Nah, man.
It's
milk
not like
to
it's
me,
been
that
sitting in
shit.
your room like
Yeah,
type
it's not
shit.
that
Like
kinda-
it's fresh milk.
Yeah, it's fresh milk, dude.
It's been sitting
Like,
here a couple days.
Yeah, but my brain.
Put
on
this
it.
shit on my roof for a whole
Oh, it's only
week, and
solid
I'm
on the
gonna
top
eat
to
it.
preserve it.
Is it boiling yet?
Ew.
Nah, that shit's good.
Scrape that protective layer of cheese off the top, and it's delicious.
Nah, I like it.
Ugh,
though.
man, warm
I
milk.
fucks with it.
How do we go from delicious desserts to warm?
That shit's bad though.
I'm glad somebody with me.
Thank you.
Somewhat.
You know what?
Yo.
We're gonna
Regular
teleport to
chocolate.
get
Yeah,
some
let's
fucking.
You go before.
Don't worry,
Right now.
Ross is gonna jump. I'll be flying him.
Yeah, right.
So how about this for changing gears? Remember how this could be food related? Wendy's. So remember how we'd always be at Wendy's like planning the zombie apocalypse?
Oh yeah,
What we would do?
we did
like,
lots of that.
Yeah. So like Ross and I and Gerald would come up with
Shout out Gerald Santalari.
shout out.
What? My track buddy.
So we would all sit there and come up with like ideas what we were gonna do in case of a zombie apocalypse, and they were actually pretty good ideas. But we were gonna do like take over Sam's Club, shit like that.
We had some really solid plans,
Who had the
barring
best
human
plan?
interference.
Who came up with the best plan?
It was a pool.
It was a
plan, man.
collaborative
Yeah, it was
okay.
just
event.
like you
Yeah.
threw something out, we perfected it.
Okay.
So the United States military.
It's like, well,
actually
that would
has a
work,
plan
but
now.
we gotta.
We had it prepped for everything: weaponry, vehicles, fucking. Oh yeah, we were gonna be good.
So actual military personnel are actually using our tax dollars to prepare for a zombie apocalypse, and they actually have like a whole thing written out. So basically, in case like this could happen in many ways. It's not like they're saying you're just gonna wake up and be like viruses, anything like that, like something that could actually happen that you would think of. But let's see, zombie threat summary. They actually list all of them. So they could be pathogen zombies. They're life forms created after an organism is infected by a virus or bacteria or some other form of contagion. Radiation zombies.
Yeah, that shit exists, but not in humans.
No, yeah, but that's. I'm just saying they're preparing for the event.
For
that-
if it ever evolves.
This is real though. Like they actually have documents about like describing what they're gonna do with each type of zombie, and there's a fucking headquarters. Jesus
They have a
Christ!
building.
Yeah.
Zombie
Counter.
headquarters?
It's called the Counter Zombie Dominance.
Of course it is.
So CD.
That's just fucking money being wasted right now.
CZD.
Yeah, CZD.
Sounds like
So if you see CZD riding around, you'll be like, oh, fuck. This shit ain't good.
my neighborhood is unsafe.
Hey, right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a
Does
job
it say anything
application
about
at
how much
them.
money they've spent
What a
so far
bullshit
on this
job.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, what kind of a bullshit
What
job
kind of
is that?
billions did they put on this bullshit?
I don't know, but I feel like if they had just sat there, it's a 31-page document detailing everything that they
Wow.
would do so far.
Oh shit.
It can't be that serious if it's only 31 pages. You know, bureaucracy, that'd be 7,000 pages.
Yeah,
And it would include clauses for making Congress
It's just-
survive.
Yeah, they're basically outlines for what they would do for every situation. But yeah, I feel like they were just like, okay, so this Rothschild and Vince guy, I seem to know what's going on around here. I think we might be getting a job soon, bro.
Yeah, man, our plan was fucking tight. We had it ready to rock.
I was gonna ask if their plan was half as good as the plan you guys made.
You
Probably
know what?
not.
Our
We'd be
plan was good
rescuing
for
them.
us. I'll tell you that. It wasn't about anything.
If you were to write your plan, where would it be alongside the 31-page plan they had?
Oh God,
You know what? Ours was pretty much like
it'd probably be.
they would
similar
come in and
in
just
length.
blow us up. Like that's where we land. They'd be like, "Look,
What are those guys
they got
doing?
this area covered."
Oh,
Because we were gonna
yeah.
hit up Harry's Army and Navy because it's right there,
Yeah,
and then go to the Sam's Club or whatever it is
Yeah.
there and take over that whole plaza. So now you got
Bam.
all these stores,
Is there a
and then
car
they
dealership
sell
nearby?
trampolines and shit like that. So you could set up trampolines where you literally jump from trampoline to trampoline, so you could get across the store like even faster and shit like that. We thought of everything, dude.
Yeah.
Food, where you would put it, how you would get more food, how you would go out. Oh my god, yeah,
God damn,
we were
sounds like a
official.
long-
Yo, we were
This
gonna
was
get.
many Wendy's.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, this
dude.
was not
Yeah,
one
we used to
trip.
talk
This is
about this
probably a
every
couple
Wendy's.
This was a plan formed over the
All right,
course
so this
of
is where we left
months,
off.
months and months.
This is where we left off last week when I finished
Yeah.
my French fries and Frosty.
That
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. And I mean, it got more and more elaborate too. And we kind of let it taper off when we started talking about interacting with other survivors and shit.
Yeah,
Because we realized that we're not going to be nice people
No,
in
I
the
would-
zombie
no, I think-
apocalypse.
no.
You'd be like,
Everybody's
help
attitude
me!
will
There's a
change.
crowd of
Nobody's gonna
zombies
trust
chasing me. You'd be like,
anybody.
I'll help you. Shoot you first.
I'm surviving.
Hit her with
Pop.
the
Yeah.
pitchfork, just push her away.
Just shoot the survivor and be like, here you go. Now the zombies can eat.
I would just assess the
Keep
situation.
them away from me.
You just have to like kind of feel the person out a little bit, because if they look any kind of
Or feel them up
shifty.
if they're sexy.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
I denounce.
You always
Reject you.
you always need that apocalypse hoe, bro.
Apocalypse
That
hoes.
apocalypse
Yo,
hoe.
them apocalypse hoes on the way, son.
Yo.
That's even better than your bottom bitch. Motherfucking apocalypse hoe.
So
Imagine telling your buddy, like, yeah, come through, but watch out for those pathogen zombies down the street.
They just hang
they're
out.
beefing with the radioactive zombies right now.
oh yeah,
They're beefing right now, man. Watch out.
Zombie throwing gang signs.
The
Yeah.
turf war got more heated today.
so all right. There was one of these is. Hold on, let me.
Each
just
group
read-
of
let me
zombies
read these
managed
real
to
quick.
move
Hold on.
one block.
Evil magic zombies.
In 24 hours.
So evil magic zombies are zombie life forms
Evil
created
magic zombies. This
via
is the thing.
some form of occult experimentation in what might otherwise be referred to as evil magic.
Oh my god.
Space
Yeah, let's prepare for that.
Space zombies.
Space.
SZs are
Space.
space life or zombie life forms originating from space or created by toxic contamination of the Earth environment via some form of extraterrestrial toxin or radiation. Zombie satellites can be classified as SZs.
Oh my
However,
god.
they pose no danger to humans unless they conduct an unplanned deorbit.
Oh my god.
Typically, zombie satellites only pose a threat. The SATCOM services like DirecTV refer to Galaxy 15 incident. May. It says DirecTV. In
Yo.
parentheses, it says refer to Galaxy 15 incident May 2010. So they've already
This shit
decided
is
like
fake.
already?
no, this shit is
So
real.
wait,
This shit is
DirecTV
so
got knocked out by
fake, bro.
Weaponized zombies.
Is there a Comcast symbol anywhere on that?
WZs are zombie life forms deliberately created via biomechanical engineering for the purpose of being employed as weapons. Zombie weaponization programs are supporting infrastructures are included in COAs. What the fuck
Zombie
is that?
clubs.
To deal with these threats.
They got clubs.
Zombie fraternity.
The movie The Crazies exemplifies the most common type of WZ. Humans turned into zombies via exposure to toxic
Yo,
chemical gases.
did you
This shit
s-
is real, son.
Did you see that movie?
I don't believe it.
I didn't see it.
They have all that in
You
Area
wait, you didn't
51.
see the Crazies? Yo, that movie, I thought it was fucking awesome. I liked it way more than I thought I would going in. And there's a few scenes that are just so tense, like you'll leave fingerprints in your chair. Like, I was watching this shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Fucking move, do something, move, god damn it. Good-ass movie.
All the zombies.
Crazies?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the zombies mentioned in your article. Or
yeah, watch the Crazies. But yeah, in the Crazies, it's like a military plane crashes into a river, and it was carrying a payload of this pathogen to infect people. So it infected their water supply into the town.
Oh.
And
somebody's
like,
poisoned the water hole.
Yeah, people just started going fucking crazy. There's a snake in my boot.
Snake in my boot.
The Crazies. I never even heard of this.
I'm
It's
not a big movie guy.
Who was in it?
It's
I
a
think it was
remake.
Josh Duhamel or some shit like that. Is that his name? Good. Yeah, pretty good movie.
Okay. I read a little bit more real quick. So, it is real.
That wasn't real quick.
Just go.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. I'm just being a dick over here.
Keep going.
You froze me. So
You froze him up.
Choke.
That's my superpower.
it's definitely
Freeze
real.
beam.
It's not like as serious as you might think. As far obviously, but I mean, like they're not like out here surveying the land and being like, this is a good spot. They just came up with the idea in case something like this does happen. They want to at least have a beginning
Some sort of
document.
base.
Like, just to start off of. So
whatever.
it is real.
I mean, I guess.
Confirmed.
The threat is real.
I guess it's cool that they would think
Yeah,
of that,
right.
and at the same time, what the fuck? Tax money on that
Yeah,
shit.
tax money on shit that hasn't even happened yet.
Country's all fucked up. We're preparing to deal with issues that don't exist yet. Talk about a classic case of not wanting to face your fucking
Yeah,
problems.
the real issues of what the fuck we're going through. Like,
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
Yo, we were talking about those auto driving cars. They had it. Do you guys watch Silicon Valley?
I've
No,
seen
I've seen
one
a couple
episode.
episodes.
Nah, I don't.
That's a good show.
I
I've
know
seen
what
a
you're
couple
talking about,
episodes. It's pretty good.
I saw
Yeah.
one episode.
Is
I
that a
thought it was
funny show?
okay.
When is it
Yeah.
on?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
comedy.
A comedy? Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like, oh my, like you're not gonna fucking
dry
die.
humor
Like,
type
yeah.
shit?
It's good. It's good.
It's kind of a slow, dry comedy.
When is that on?
Yeah.
Right after Game of Thrones.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Which
Which I don't have
It's
the,
HBO.
We will
the
not talk
premium
about, by the
channel.
way.
No, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
But they
Me
had that
neither.
car on the show, and it was just kind of funny because I guess you can't really be a spoiler, but he got in a car, and the car ended up driving him into he had his destination. He was like loving it. He's like, this is fucking awesome. And the car's just driving. He's getting a kick out of it. And then the car's like, yeah, I'm going here now. And so a new address pops up because the owner of the car was like, all right, I want my car in my fucking beach home. So like he got loaded up onto a crate and shit like that. Like he couldn't get out of the car. Like he was just stuck in the car. So he got loaded up. Like,
that's
it drove
nice.
all the way to the fucking
That's
thing.
awesome.
It was just kind of cool because like you actually got to see it like
Was it a Kia?
working.
Prius.
Is it? Is that what it is?
The Google
That's what I
car.
meant.
The Google car is
The
Prius?
Google car, yeah, they're all
that sounds
Priuses.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like it looked like a Prius. It was black.
Yeah, shitty little ugly fucking turd.
Yeah, yeah, and he sat in the back seat and all that. Yeah,
Give you a
just-
glimpse into my feelings on the Prius.
Get some better cars, Google.
It's fucking cool, man.
Jay
I don't know.
Leno's got 70 Ferraris or whatever.
Oh God, he has like over 200 cars just in general. He's my hero.
Well, one of the things that they're talking about now is like deciding what the car should do. Like, let's say you're driving and you're about to get into an accident, so this car is gonna steer out of the fucking way.
It should detonate.
But its options are kids sitting here and school bus here. Like,
Yeah.
where's it going?
How does it make a
Yeah,
moral
how does-
decision?
yeah, exactly.
It's a
What
fucking
algor-
computer.
Yeah,
what
what
algorithm
decision
figures
does it
that
make?
out?
So they're trying to all put their heads together and figure out like, what's going to be the best option for what.
It's gonna be fucked up when it first come out. Watch.
Yeah, because think
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Say it just
gonna be a lot of
recognizes
accidents on the
obstacles
road.
based on size and shit like that. So say you have someone like laying in the street and then like a big tall privacy fence, and it sees the big ass obstruction of a privacy fence,
It's gonna think.
and it sees a little thing, so it has to hit one or the other. It goes for the smaller thing.
Yeah.
And it hits the person, kills them, as where it would have just knocked over the fence and done minimal property damage.
yeah.
Yeah, so it couldn't be size based then.
Yeah. But I'm guessing Google probably thought of that. I doubt they're listening to this being like, oh my God, fucking brilliant.
Well,
Hire him.
Luckily for them, they might
Fire
want to
them all.
listen because you could just do go gadget legs on the car and shoot the car into the air so it doesn't hit anything.
I like
Awesome.
that feature.
Yeah.
It goes.
So
I would want like every feature from the Mach 5. Giant fucking saws coming out the front. What? Fuck traffic. I'm cutting y'all in half. Murder mobile.
It'll be like,
see, I would kind of think like even though the car was driving for me, I'd probably still be in the driver's seat, like ready to take over. Like I wouldn't.
But see, the
fully
way-
I
trust
would be
this fucking
nervous
thing.
the whole time like this.
This is what really scares me, though.
Like, holy shit, I know something's going to happen. I fucking know it. I know it.
moving the wheel as it goes.
Yeah.
Within
Stop
our,
sign.
Stop sign.
I think within our lifetime, this shit's gonna be pretty common, and the way they want to take it is that so no people can drive eventually. So like you don't drive, the car wouldn't even have a goddamn steering wheel or pedals. It would just be a passenger compartment. So you could do whatever you want while your car does its thing. It takes you where you want to go.
That's the time era I need to be born in.
No,
I hate
fuck
driving.
that. I
Yeah,
fucking love
I'm
driving.
cool with
I want to
that.
drive awesome cars.
Well, who's to say you
They
can
can't
buy
take that
old
shit
cars?
away.
Yeah, who's to say that all the fucking other cars are
Because
just gonna disappear
eventually-
off the face of the planet?
They
the
will, I
plan
guess.
is eventually they want to outlaw them as a safety issue.
Wow.
Because a human's judgment cannot be trusted.
And then instead of
Once the
go-karts,
supercomputer takes over,
Can we just get
you'll be,
instant
you'll be
replay and
paying to
baseball
drive
before
fucking
this happens?
Chargers and all that shit.
Like, Jesus.
yeah, right. We just got instant replay to baseball, and Google's got a Prius driving around on its own.
Wait, hold
They-
on. That just happened?
What?
Instant replay?
Yeah, man, this is the first season with that shit
Are you fucking
enacted.
kidding me?
It's limited, though.
Fuck
it's
yeah.
only limited to certain things.
Yeah,
I don't know
you can't
the-
review-
Coach challenge type shit.
You can't
for
review a
football.
pitch. Like, there's a bunch of shit you can't do, but it's mostly for like base calls and like home runs, like line judgment. Like, was that a fair ball, foul ball? Was that a home run or
There should
off
just
the
be
wall?
there should just be a cubic area up over the plate where if the ball passes through it, they
It's-
automatically know strike or ball. There shouldn't even be an umpire.
Yeah, just put sensors.
Yeah.
It would have to adjust, though.
because
That'd
that's
be
all
personal.
human
Yeah,
error.
but
too.
that's- It would have, it would have to adjust for individual height and stuff.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
that's so easy.
How do
That
the video games
technology
do
has
it?
existed for a long fucking time to measure that.
From the knee to the elbows.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you watch it on Fox and it got pitch track.
Yeah, true.
And it like has a
Oh,
legend
yeah.
on
Yeah,
it to tell you
exactly.
like that was a curveball, this was a fastball, this was a knuckleball, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I
like,
could
the
understand
technology
pitching,
exists.
though.
But they say, it's America's pastime. It's an old sport and this and
Yeah.
that. So they don't want to change it because of the legend. But the way I look at it is like,
Don't you want to get it right?
yeah, these people have devoted their lives to being the best they can at this sport.
And they get paid handsomely for
Yeah.
achieving
Shit ton
success.
of
So
money
they
to
would
do.
And
want
if
to do
you,
better.
yeah, exactly. And like, what was it? Last season or season before last, that fucking rookie pitched a perfect game, and the ump got the call wrong on what would have been the last out of the perfect game.
It was
Oh my
Galarraga
God.
or something. His name was
Yeah.
Armando Galarraga. I think.
fucking ump got the call wrong at first base. Guy
it
was
was-
definitely out by like a half a step, if not more.
And the
called
player-
him safe. So there was one hit on this kid's perfect game. No fucking walks, no hits.
The play was a ground ball to the first baseman
Yeah.
on the second base side of him. So the first baseman went out and he tossed it to the pitcher,
Yeah.
who was about to make the last out,
Yeah.
stepping on first base.
Yeah, he made
And
the
he
tag himself,
called him
and they
safe.
called him safe.
I'd fucking,
Wow.
And,
And
he-
like-
and then he got the next out.
I'd beat the shit
Yeah,
out of
and then
him,
he
bro.
got the next out. So it was like that was the only discrepancy. He pitched a perfect fucking game, and the umps fucked it up.
The
And
guy apologized to him, but it's still
yeah,
it should've been
apology
matter.
doesn't
That
change the
makes
It's
sense.
record
not
book.
going into
Exactly.
the record book.
Those
yeah.
apologies don't mean shit.
Apology does not change the record book because a perfect pitch, a perfect game,
Yeah,
how
when
many
does-
have there been?
When does that
There's
come?
been less than 30, I believe. I think there's only been like 27 or something like that pitched ever. And a rookie would have done it. Never fucking been done before. And boop, fucked this whole shit up. Probably Dick Ump did it on purpose just because he didn't want a rookie
Somebody
looking
paid
like
him.
he was the best ever.
Yeah, they probably don't want to include pitches just because that shit's annoying. Like, I'd fucking be like, yeah, nah, check that. Nah, check that. Check it.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
I'd
that's
be
part of
pissed
the
off.
problem.
Yeah,
It's all
like,
taking too much time, even if with it being limited as it is.
Yeah.
That would suck. 'Cause
They're
I-
taking like 5 minutes to
baseball-
cut away.
Yeah, baseball already takes.
Do you know
fucking
how
forever,
hockey does it?
so-
Hockey does it the smartest way. Don't they have people in the fucking booths watching it?
They have a command center somewhere. It's in like Toronto, and it goes to them, and they look at it, and they phone it down to somebody there, and they tell the refs, and they're like, okay, it's a goal or no goal. It's ran by the people.
That is the smartest way to do it. Like, honestly, I think that's the way football should be, too.
No, the NFL does have a building like that.
Yeah, they do, but they don't use it the way they should.
No, I'm not saying that they do it exactly like hockey, but I know that the NFL has a headquarters that does the same exact thing.
Yeah,
or something of the sort.
But I'm saying in every NFL stadium, they should just have a command center upstairs where they have a feed of every camera angle, every view. They can manipulate the video however they want, speed it up, slow it down, look at it. They should be making the calls on every replay. Like, fuck the guys on the field. They shouldn't be making any calls. They should be there solely as the puppet of the people that call the game from the booth, because they're going to get every call right. And the technology exists to track the fucking football, too. How hard would it be to put a little chip in the football
where the ball fell,
and then have sensors in the field so you know the exact moments that everything happens? And, like, when a guy disappears into a pile, like on a fucking goal line rush from the
one. It would
one.
like activate once the ball hit the ground or something.
The ball would, there would be a sensor in the goal line, so the instant the ball crosses the line, like a fucking light comes on, yep, he's in, that's a touchdown.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? And instead it's like, let's spend 10 minutes with a bunch of dumb assholes in zebra costumes, put their head under a fucking hood and do nothing, and then get it wrong anyway.
That's partly why sometimes you're whatever your favorite team is will get screwed on calls, because they'll go to challenge a replay, it won't get overturned like it should, and it's because they didn't have the proper video feed, because some people think the stadiums aren't allowing the away teams to get the feed that allows them to get the call correct. Yeah,
that's true. But at the same time, I guess if you were going to implement that, you would have to make the filming like a universal thing, like one third party, like an outside company that's not affiliated with the NFL at all, come out and do the filming so it's 100% biased. And their cameramen suck ass as it is. Like, you watch these football games and like the fucking simple handoff and they're like missing it. See the camera go back to the quarterback, they fall back in the pocket with no fucking football.
What's great is the play action.
Play action, it gets the cameraman.
The running back, he starts moving up the field, and it's like, wait, the ball's still back here.
And I'll follow it like a fucking asshole because it's stupid ass camera.
Go like 30 yards up the field and then goes right back
Imagine
to
being
the
defense, though. Imagine being the defense. You're like, oh, they're running. Oh, I bit too far.
Yep. But there's just so many better ways to do the shit, and like we said before, though, it's like they're making so much money to play these sports and everything. I think they deserve to at least get the calls and shit right. You know what I mean?
I think beyond that, the NFL's making so much money, and these other sports leagues are making so much money. Why can't they spend the money to allow for this technology, chips in the ball, markers on the ground, whatever have you?
So cheap. Like, any decent technology company would be like, okay, here's your fucking football calling solution. It'd probably just be a nightmare to program.
Somebody should pitch it to them.
They're definitely making enough money that they could afford it, but
they definitely could.
I mean,
but that's another thing.
They're going to do in 1 year.
Ownership is old. Ownership is fucking old still. Old ass money right now, and they don't want to change this shit. But yeah, eventually they're going to die, and kids that grew up with us or even younger, they're going to be owning these football teams and shit and be like, hey, why do we still pay these dumb idiots in stupid shirts to get in the way of plays and make bad calls? Shirts.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they fucking zebras out there just getting in the way of a good play and then getting the call wrong anyway? Like, you're right the fuck there, and you still can't get it right. I'm not saying it's easy. It's incredibly hard, which is why I don't trust a human with it. Get the fuck out of the way. Let a computer do that shit.
Basketball's the same way. Get the fuck out the way.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You in my way.
Like,
it's a fucking court, bro. Like, it ain't that big.
Like regular season.
That's what I'm saying.
They have to be on the court.
Yeah, like, get the fuck out of the key. Like,
they should
get out of the key. What are you doing there? You should not be around that area.
The ball sack your face.
And why wouldn't you have a couple more too? Like, have a couple more guys and just have them like standing around the outside of the court, nice and easy, see everything. So you could have one guy focusing on wherever the ball is. Like, he'd be the specialist in, like possession fouls and shit like that. And then you would have other guys watching all the other shit going on around. Like, fucking, I don't know.
We're about to change
Whatever.
professional sports all around.
I want to invent my own sport.
I think we did that before.
We did a few. Actually, I think
Hockey-
I talked about the one we invented.
Hockey, soccer, foot golf with weapons or something.
Oh
along the
my
lines of that.
God! Yeah, I forgot
was-
about that.
I have no
Way
idea.
Crazy.
Way back.
Yeah,
in
it was
the
like
day.
soccer,
know if
hockey,
that's
foot golf with
A
weapons.
sport you made.
It
or
was-
if that's just a whole bunch of sports.
It was
combined.
everything
That was pretty
combined.
much it. Yeah, it was a little bit of
We
everything.
were
I'm
rather
not trying to
ingenious.
discredit y'all. I'm just saying.
But do you remember mall running?
Oh, yeah.
I talked about that in one of the episodes.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You get
I
points.
like that. I would play.
Mall running. Fuck yeah, that'd be like we should probably go do that.
It's like mall
fun.
parkour, essentially.
yeah, just run
get
through
some-
people.
You get some style points.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good superpower.
Speed run in the mall.
What if your superpower was so you could like phase through anything you didn't want to touch?
Yeah, I could probably speed run the Burlington Mall in like 15 seconds.
I think a baby could do that. A fucking long
Baby.
Oh my god, yeah.
The
them
slowest
malls.
part would
That
be
mall is so
the slowest
tiny.
part would be when I got to the escalator.
I don't understand how that mall has no video store, no music
That's
store,
what I'm saying. It's such
a dead
shitty
anchor
mall.
store, like an empty place where Macy's used to be,
It's-
and 4 different
Remember they used
African
to have
clothing
Sam
stores.
Goody and West Coast Video.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was called. Was
Yeah.
it West Coast or East Coast?
Suncoast.
It was
Suncoast
Suncoast,
Video.
That's what it was. And,
It had 2 Sam Goodies for a
Yeah,
while.
2
You remember
Sam
that?
Goodies.
There was
It had
one
the
upstairs and
big-ass
one
one, and then
downstairs.
it had
And
the little
EB
one
Games
downstairs.
and
Yep.
GameStop.
It had EB and
KB
GameStop.
Toys they used to have.
KB, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah,
They used
man.
to have a lids in there.
This is all you
Yep.
need to know about this mall. The Dunkin' Donuts couldn't survive in that mall.
Yeah.
No, how do you like?
Everything.
Everyone gets coffee in the morning. How do you not survive? In a
Everything
fucking
And
mall?
died.
Dunkin' Donuts has
That
so
mall
many,
is
so many.
trash.
It was just
franchises.
it was just shitty.
It's not even
blow
a
it
mall.
up.
Look, it's Columbus
over.
Flea Market
It's
in a tiled floor, maybe.
It's my,
that's all-
I
No,
would
I-
rather
I
go
would
to
rather
Columbus.
go to Columbus.
Yeah, it's a
than go
dirt
to the
mall.
Burlington Center Mall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
You
Definitely.
Get,
Yeah.
You'd find more shit at Columbus than you would at the Burlington Center.
Because all they sell at Burlington Center Mall is dashikis and shit.
Yeah. and candles.
Yo, isn't that music store still in there? Of Farrington's or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's like the
It's still in there?
oldest store.
I think so.
It's
That
probably
has to
'cause,
be the oldest
I
store
think people
there.
go in there for lessons and shit, so that's
Yeah.
probably how they're keeping busy.
Yeah, and they actually have really
'Cause
good
I've
prices
never
on a lot of
seen
their
anybody
instrument
walk
shit
out that
too,
store
though.
Buying a guitar at a drum set, never.
It was
Really?
always to
Only
go in
time-
there and just
yeah, it was always to
stuff.
get it was either to get lessons
Or,
or it was just to look around.
You need
I bought my
picks
drum
or,
set there.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
You
Where?
need you need
Back in
picks
the
or
day.
strings or something.
that's
Yeah,
where I
or
got my
strings
drum
or like
I never
picks,
bought
like little
anything
stuff
from
you
there.
would get from there.
Yep.
I've never seen anybody walk out with a guitar.
I would always walk into Farrington's, and be
Or you
like,
get like the
fuck
book
this.
of all the songs of like Metallica or whatever. And you'd have the what is the word for those things?
Tabs.
Like tab
Tabs.
books.
Guitar
Tabs,
tabs.
yeah.
Tablature.
Tablature. That's the full word for that.
Tablature.
It's like literature.
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 So I think like every podcast, I always leave my computer on some random image. And this is the one
what's
I'm
today?
looking at right now.
Wasn't last week like the girl from this scary
Let me
movie
see
or
that.
something? It was like some zombie
oh, is that
chick.
creepy
It was
fucking
that creepy
face.
zombie
Oh
girl that was
my
going
God.
like this.
Tilt the screen down. I can't see it.
I just got a good look
What
at it.
the-
It is. It is intense.
It is the new
Batman.
Batman standing in the rain, looking quite sad.
It looks like he's
At a
placing.
swing.
and he's pushing a
swing.
little fucking swing with
with
no one on
nobody.
it.
He looks so
Wow.
sad, man.
Have you seen the pictures of the new Batmobile?
I haven't seen the mobile, just the new costume.
I only saw 2 pictures. They had 2 pictures when I looked at it earlier. One of them is from the back and it's under a cover. It looks crazy. It's like a weird amalgamation of every Batmobile. It's like it's the Christopher Nolan Tumbler, like the big badass fucking Batmobile is a tank.
yeah.
The ass of it looks kind of like that. Like, the huge, super wide, big tires and all that. But it's got the super long nose on it, like the old Batman movies, with like the sliding cockpit and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks kind of cool. But I thought that the Tumbler was by far the coolest fucking Batmobile. It's just a badass tank.
See,
Can't mess with that.
Yeah.
the one from the last movie was pretty dope though.
You can
Yeah,
run, but you
that
can't
one was
hide.
really
Don't want the most recent ones?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the Tumbler.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking
the
about.
bad-
Yeah.
that's just badass.
Yeah, it's this goddamn
It
tank.
looks like if Lamborghini made a tank. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
Didn't it
It's
like
like the
not turn?
Aventador
yeah,
on
the Aventador
on
super
steroids and shit.
Like,
got a little jacked.
I definitely like Christian Bale's Batman, but I honestly couldn't care. Like Ben Affleck's a good actor, so I don't. Well,
wasn't he already Daredevil though?
Yeah, Daredevil, and he played terrible.
Yeah, but think about it though. The guy that plays Captain America, he was also Johnny Flame in the
that's
Fantastic Four movies.
Yep.
And everybody's forgotten about those awful things.
yeah, they were dog shit.
The
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
They were not good. The best part was Jessica Alba in her underwear.
Yeah, Jessica Alba.
There were some Fantastic Four mixtapes that were pretty good.
Mixtapes? Oh, sorry.
What?
So
Like Joel Santana, Fabulous, like mixtapes.
Wait,
Yeah.
they named
Fantastic
themselves
Four. Fantastic Four.
No, it was like 4 people, but it was like some DJ did it, but it was like a different 4 each time.
Ah, okay.
So it wasn't like they did it.
It's a little different.
Yeah, he had some
I was ready to
badass.
hate.
He had some badass CDs he got. Where'd you get him at a fucking a rest stop? Something like that. Didn't you get some like sick ass like Eminem CD or something like that?
Oh, there was
Like
this,
a compilation CD at a gas station.
Yeah, well, my buddy I work with, Victor, got it for me. He got it, and he didn't necessarily get it for me, but he had gotten it and gave it to me after he had listened through it a couple times. And yeah, it was like some local DJ's mixtape compilation of all the random verses and stuff. It was a few things I had never even heard. But I had another one too. It was Joel Ortiz. It was pretty good.
Oh, I like him.
I didn't know he was like that, but he's pretty nice.
He's an animal.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's I like that album. I like Royce to 5'9".
My favorite is Crook out of Slaughterhouse.
Vince probably hates that everybody likes Royce now.
You know, I've been on that Royce shit.
Royce, I went to the mall.
But I don't. I love it.
It's
I went to the
OG
mall
Royce
with
listener.
Vince probably in like 2006, and he bought 2 new Royce to 5'9" albums that he didn't have.
Oh yeah. Fucking like
so very long ago.
I hate when people get mad at shit like that. Like when they're like, "Oh, I like them first, bro."
Oh, yeah.
So
Like,
childish. Like we're
fuck
all
up.
grown up.
Yeah,
like,
so
that's-
dumb.
that's
Like,
I
oh,
liked
you
them
like the
before
music?
they were
Yeah.
popular.
Like, oh,
I
well,
know.
guess what? I liked them like 4 years ago. Just so you know that. But,
Yeah.
like, nah. Like
Yeah.
everybody. I'm
Straight
glad.
up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are
Straight
you
up
him?
hipster.
Yeah.
Are you him?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Chill
on
the fuck
now.
out. You
It's
know?
just hipster
Chill the fuck
dickhead
out.
attitude.
I can't stand
that's
that shit.
dickhead shit.
I liked it first, and now that it's relevant, I don't
Like,
like
oh,
it
I started
anymore.
wearing this first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you make those jeans? No, the fuck you didn't. So sit the fuck down. Like, come on.
Did you get a
stole that
commission
shit
on my
from somebody
pants?
else. So I don't know. Yeah, that shit annoys the hell out of me. But like, I encourage.
But that's because I
anything.
know you've liked Royce to 5'9" for longer than
Yeah, Vince,
probably
Vince
most
was the
people.
one that got me on him.
But now I was gonna say now I can
is
get
the
away with
reason
it.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Now I can
Actually.
just play it wherever the fuck. Because I've actually been listening to Bar Exam again, and I was just going around.
Which
fucking-
one?
Bar Exam 1.
Mm.
That's my favorite. That's my shit. I'll spit the whole fucking mixtape right now.
No, that's cool.
Shit. How much time we got left?
Man,
You could do it.
that. We extended.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I was going through like a lot of that stuff. Like he changed a lot.
You better up the tempo too.
We could do a 5-hour podcast. I'm sure somebody will listen.
But is it you who used to see me freaking out on whenever I play that song off his album with DJ Premier?
With DJ
Like,
Premier.
Yeah.
Which fucking...
On a
The song where he's
primo
like,
beat.
"Bitch, get off me."
Oh,
I'm in the basement like, "Bitch, get off me."
Shake This.
yeah,
Dude,
hella hype.
That's my fucking all-time favorite Royce song. Definitely. I love that
I'm
shit.
fucking pumping that when I go home.
Fresh out of jail, feeling like Christopher Walken. The king of my city, swinging my dick as I'm walking.
Royce.
Yeah. And then every time you say the "bitch, get off me" part, I'll be all
Oh,
in it.
bitch, get off me.
Get off me.
I gotta shake this. Na-na-na.
I remember that song.
I gotta shake this jail shit off me. Yeah, that shit's
Keep
badass.
shit off me.
That whole fucking,
Shit
yeah.
off me.
That whole album is fucking badass, though. And, like, it fucking comes right off the rip, too, with, like, guns harmonizing.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Guns harmonizing? That was on the album? I thought that was
Yeah.
on the second mixtape.
Nah, boy.
Oh shit.
That
Damn,
was
I need
on,
to go back.
Yeah, it was on Street Hop.
Fucking
Shake This and, yeah, gun harmonizing. It's the first track on Street Hop.
Damn.
Boy, yo, yo. Boy, yo, 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 yo.
I always get pumped up like with music. Like I don't know, when I'm by myself, like I go nuts. Does anybody else do that shit? Like, am I the only one who's
I
like,
do the same
super into
damn
my
thing,
songs?
dude. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I got a couple like pump up songs and shit that I use sometimes just for if I'm ever feeling crappy or whatever. Like Nero, like I got a Nero song, fucking raw. Blast that shit on the surround sound when no one's home in the basement and just wild the fuck out for a minute.
Yeah.
Like flailing limbs, kicking shit,
I
like
find
just
it-
blah, loving it.
More so happens in my car than any other place I'd say.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
in my car, I get caught.
There's
no stopping,
jumping
yeah.
up and down.
Oh yeah,
But
it's
we're
not
at the-
that I get caught; it's that I'm just doing it all
Yeah,
the time.
if
I'm
we're
sitting
at
at
the
a red
red
light,
light,
windows down,
You look
music
over at the
up.
person next to you, you're like spitting the lyrics, looking at them.
Hell yeah, that's the shit, man. And a lot of people are like embarrassed to do it, and I'm like, fuck that. It's just random people in traffic. Like, what the hell?
Don't worry about it. I yelled at the person who did it.
Oh,
Hey, we
shit.
You
we
guys
just
didn't even notice, but
no. I noticed it go out, but I saw Vince leaning. Oh man, it's like there's ghosts. I see shadows. And
no,
shit.
You guys are creeping me out.
Dude, look, there's like a silhouette coming around. Dun-dun.
All right, I'm done.
Duh.
Looking
Man, I wish we had a video
Whatever
feed.
happened.
That should be creepy as
I'm
hell.
out of here.
Now I'm looking at the window out of the recording studio. I'm just waiting for like some creepy apparition to fly by real fast.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, I've been in here alone a few times.
Yeah,
And
man, it's dark as fuck in here.
with it dark as hell, yeah, and you're just kind of like sitting there. But like when as you try to look through the window, like the way the monitor goes, you can see a reflection in it. So every now and then you'll see something move, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then you realize like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it was just me."
even
like
the
in the
TV
window.
does the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times I practically shit my pants because I thought something just was like, just
That's
like
like-
went by me real quick.
That's my biggest like thing that would scare me is if like nothing was there and I looked up and something was staring at me. Like not saying anything, not like boo. Like the boo would probably like
You
I'd be
mean,
like,
like-
"Oh, get the fuck out of here." But if it was just like looking at me, I'd be like, I don't know, I'd shit my heart out probably.
You mean like your
That shit my heart out.
Shit my heart out.
You mean like your,
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
His heart go right through the digestive system and right out his butt.
like your superpower, pretty much? Then
That's a hard ass dookie.
I'm just saying like I
You
think
could
that's
pull that on
probably
people.
what the scariest thing to me is.
just disappear out of thin air, reappear right in front of somebody.
Well, that wouldn't be scary to me. If you did that to me, I'd shit my heart out. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Someone
I'd be
did-
like,
yeah,
what the
heart
fuck? I'm just saying.
Shit my heart
Yo,
I mean,
that's
what else
why.
happened?
That's gonna be the new thing instead of eat your heart out. Like, man, shit your heart out.
Yo, that was like in Mass Effect 3 though with the fucking banshees. That was seriously like that shit scared the crap out of me the first time I played that game. It's like you land on this planet to investigate whatever, like people went missing, and then you come to find out that it's because they like accidentally, well not accidentally, it's like this alien race or whatever that's kind of fucking everything up. They take over these like super powerful like telekinetic beings, and then they turn into these things banshees, and they're fucking nasty. They look scary as hell, and they teleport, and they have this gnarly shriek.
Yeah.
So you'll be like walking through a dark ass area, and you'll hear one shriek, and you're just like, oh no, that's not good. And then it teleports and just appears right in front of you. And like, oh my god, they do have truly frightening faces though. Like when the game would zoom in on them up close. Ugh. Like, dude, if I'm by myself in a dark ass
I don't
place
know.
and for some reason that pops into my head, like there's a fucking skip to my step. I'm whoop moving a little quicker now. Like motherfucking banshee's gonna appear behind me.
Fuck
I was-
that noise.
I was watching this like ghost, like real ghost stories or whatever, and this lady was like, she got hired as a nurse to take care of this woman. She'd been, I don't know, I guess she was in the unconscious for years at this point. So like she's taking care of her. The woman doesn't do shit, but everybody like thought the house was haunted. But she like noticed like she would have like weird feelings. Like she went to the garage, and she was like, "Oh, this shit got knocked down, whatever." And I'm just whatever. I'm fucking just watching. I'm hungover. I'm watching it. I don't care.
Yeah.
So
You
this
know,
was just a normal day.
Yeah, I'm just. I hate shit like this because it's stupid. Like I don't believe in that stuff. So to me, I don't know. I just let everything go.
Yeah.
But as this one got me because I was like, oh shit. All right, so this bitch goes upstairs. So she gets the idea. She's like, all right, this place is fucking haunted. Like something is going on. Like I don't know what the deal is. So she's like laying next to the girl who's in the bed, and I guess she does like the massage, gives her liquids and all that stuff. So she falls asleep in the chair, and she gets like a weird feeling or something. So she gets up out of the chair. She goes to walk and check it out, and I forget like the whole story as to what was going on, but she got a shower, and somebody's hand came up to the fucking I guess the glass,
thing,
yeah, and it scared the shit out of her. So she fucking like runs out of the shower. No one's there. She doesn't see anything, and then she goes to check up. Like she's like walking around the house. She's scared shitless. She goes up the stairs, and the lady's sitting up in the bed, staring at her, just screaming, "Guilty, guilty, guilty!" Like yo, that shit bothered me because I was sitting there because they show the lady, they do the little reenactment, but like that's one of those scenarios. It was like real. Like haunted houses or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it was like a reenactment thing?
Yeah. So, like, they show that.
It's fucking creepy.
But that's what I'm saying. That would scare the shit out of me. Because if you know this girl's in a coma, and all of a sudden you go upstairs and she's actually up, like, just, like, sitting there yelling guilty, first of all. So she got freaked the fuck out. Books from this place. She said she was getting chased. Not by the girl in the bed. The girl in the bed stayed there and just kept yelling guilty.
Yeah.
So she runs out the door. She gets in the car. And she starts driving away because the ghost fucking whatever was in the house was chasing her. And again, the hand came up on the back window.
Damn.
So she gets further away, and she's like, she's fucking panicking. She's like slows down because she wants to just stop. And she looks back, and the fucking dude's in the back seat, bro. I was like, no! No! So she got out of the car and left the car. Like, literally booked. Was like,
just got out of the car and started running?
Yeah. And then,
like he's not going to find her. Dude,
I know, right?
That was probably the least of her worries.
I just teleported to your back
seat.
seat.
The dude just teleported in her back seat.
You.
I'm pretty sure there's nowhere to go after that. Just
So,
take that L. Just
that
take
shit
that
got
loss.
me, bro. I don't know.
That
That one hit me at home.
That shit is creepy.
That was like two of my fears. So now, like, every time I look into my back seat, like, I get scared.
I'm not even looking there.
Dog, the weirdest stuff bugs me out. Like, the weirdest things will really make me paranoid and stick with me. Like, that M. Night Shyamalan alien movie. Signs.
Yeah.
The one part in Signs where they're like filming the kid's birthday party or whatever, and you just catch the glimpse, just a quick glimpse of the alien crossing the alleyway. Like, yo, that shit is forever ingrained into my brain. Like, I could draw you a flawless picture of when that thing walks across.
Whoever came up with that.
Horrible.
Well done.
That one, yeah, because that.
Did you just hear that? I just said horrible.
Horrible.
Horrifying and horrible.
That's how bad it is,
horrible.
bro. That's just crazy.
It's on another level.
Yeah, because like when they turn, like it turns and looks right at the camera right away.
Yeah,
it just
and
looks
just keeps
real.
walking by, and it's all lanky and shit too.
Yeah,
that's
just
why I don't like aliens. All because of that movie. Just
every time we talk about aliens, I get fascinated and scared.
You remember the one part in that movie?
No fascination.
Where
here.
the one part in that movie, they're talking. They're like, they're talking Spanish. They're it's behind. Right after they're talking Spanish, they bust out perfect English.
Oh yeah,
it's behind.
It's behind. What was with that? Why?
I don't know.
Why didn't you just go all Spanish? Or
I guess because M. Night Shyamalan just was not feeling creative that day.
Every day.
He started out so badass. He made some awesome movies, and then it just worse and worse and worse and worse as they went.
Less motivation to make it.
I
got
guess
that money.
On Unbreakable, he did that, right?
Oh yeah,
that was a good ass movie.
That's one of my favorites. I fucking love Unbreakable. Samuel L. Jackson was super good in that.
Sixth Sense.
Yep.
Those are the three that I think.
Did he do Lady in the Water? That was like one of his worst.
That was terrible.
That was his. That movie sucked
horrible.
dick. That
Terrible
devil thing
movie.
with the elevator or whatever. I watched like a couple tiny little pieces of it, and I was like, this is kind of stupid. I ain't even try to watch the entire thing. I do that a lot though, honestly. I'm like the fucking example of judge a book by its cover. Like, I'll watch the first couple of minutes of something and be like, nope, I'm not hooked. I'm out.
I can't do that unless I'm on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's where I always do it.
Yeah, because I'm super judgmental on Netflix. I'm like,
yeah, man. Like, I tried to watch that Schwarzenegger movie, The Last Stand. The one where he's like protecting his town.
Is that
blah,
what?
blah, blah.
Yeah, he's
like a movie, right?
He's like a sheriff or something.
Yeah, he's like a sheriff, and then there's like, I don't know, some escaped criminal is coming through town in a fast Corvette.
Not the one.
And yeah, it was like this big deal. Like, how are they gonna stop this fucking this super fast Corvette?
Get out of my town.
Donut time.
Get in the back seat if you want to leave.
Come with me if you want to leave.
It's not a dog, it's a ferret. It's a ferret. Right, Vince? It's a ferret.
I love that line. That shit cracks me up.
Hell
That's
yeah.
like the best part of the movie.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
That was my jam for a long time. I like all them older Schwarzenegger movies though. Like fucking did you ever see Commando? Super corny action flick. It's just, Schwarzenegger chipping.
Yep.
Kill like 150 fucking dudes romping. The movie starts out though, it's crazy. It's like a montage of him living his life with his daughter in the woods, and he's like mountain man cutting down trees and shit. He picks up a fucking tree. Like cuts down a tree, and he's got like the trunk of a tree.
Did he just rip it
picks
out of the ground?
No, but he has it cut down. He like picks that shit up and puts it on his shoulder. I read online it was real. Like he really just did that to film that scene in the movie. Yeah.
This was before CGI.
Holy shit, yeah, right.
Dude, I swear to God. And like you could tell, like he's bright fucking red and super sweaty, and he hoists this bitch up on his shoulder and he's walking with it. Like one arm over it, and it's a giant fucking tree trunk.
Beast mode.
All right, we didn't get the shot, Arnold. We need you to go back in and lift the tree again.
We realized both your
Take 6.
fucking arms are blown out, but
We couldn't make a prop tree out of foam.
No.
Fuck
Yeah,
you. Here's
right?
his 900-pound
there's
chunk
no
of wood
artist
or
out
whatever.
there that can carve a fucking tree trunk out of
Oh
foam.
man,
Ridiculous.
it was really heavy wood too. It wasn't.
Yeah. He
wasn't balsa wood.
Yeah, it was like mahogany.
Yeah, the strongest, heaviest wood.
mahogany.
Mahogany.
Very important. My house is full of rich mahogany and books. Some shit like that. Yeah, leather-bound books. The rich smell of mahogany.
Yo, since we're quoting movies here,
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate when people. This is my rant. You know what grinds my gears?
Tell me.
Fucking when people talk in movie quotes.
Oh, when they just never stop.
Everything that you do or say is a movie quote joke. At the end. And then they go, and they're looking at you to laugh with them, like they need validation that they remembered the fucking line.
Please confirm I'm funny.
From the movie.
Hey, I'm definitely guilty of that from time to time.
No, you're not. I'll tell you that
I've
now.
never met somebody that does it all the time.
Yes, you have. And I don't want to say his name.
Oh, does he now currently, is he employed by
the township?
Yeah.
This is the specific,
a very specific part of the township government.
I'll tell you who it is afterwards, but yeah, so he did this at a party. You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah.
I know exactly
Yeah.
who you're talking about. Yep.
My brother had run into him at a party or something. Like I'm always looking at something. It's fucking like Walter having a heart attack or some shit.
Looks like a younger version of Gandhi.
So yeah, he was at a party or whatever, and my brother said like he was just being like a straight up dick, but he was just quoting movies to this chick, and she was like enjoying it, like she was laughing along and playing along. He was like, it was the corniest shit I've ever seen, and it was working.
Wow.
He was like, I don't understand like what was happening.
Yeah, you
Because
never
he
know. She
found
might have
that
just been a
dumb
nice
fucking girl.
and Didn't want to make him
That's
feel
true.
stupid or something. Like,
Either she
nobody
was
knows.
nice and
Yeah, she
just didn't
could've-
want to like crush him, or she was just vapid as hell
Yeah.
and just fucking, "Whoa, guy likes me. He likes me because he knows movies."
Or she
Yeah,
was
dude.
high on something.
Well, I hope so, because yeah, that shit
He
annoys
must
the
have
hell
been
out
high
of me.
on something.
Somebody
Been
did
high
that
on
to
I
me
can't
the
be your
other
pickup
day.
Steroids,
strategy.
Meth, all that.
Hey girl, I seen hella movies.
Hey girl, which movie quote you want me to start with?
Trying to
Yo.
get quoted
I
at.
got a wheel I'll
trying to
spin.
get
You let me
quoted
know
at.
where it lands. Yeah, dude.
Bitches love be getting quoted at, dog. They're like, quoted me harder.
Quoted me harder.
Quota.
The whole scene. I want the whole scene, not just the punchline.
I wish I could just say it, but yeah, because
Yeah.
that would just make everything.
I know. who
As
you're
soon as I say it, you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
Dire to dirt. Yeah.
Probably.
In particular, Anchorman. Yeah, that was his weakness. This guy we were referencing.
Okay, so yeah, Anchorman is one
He
of the
was,
top
oh
ones
my
that
god,
gets quoted
he
a lot,
spoke
yeah.
he spoke in Anchorman.
I love lamp.
It's like anything you said to him, yeah,
Yes.
Rug.
This is what
it
I'm
would
saying.
normally just a complete goddamn non sequitur, something, a quote from Anchorman that doesn't apply to the situation at all. That used to happen quite frequently.
The worst is when they describe it though. So they'll be like, Yeah, so remember the scene where they're like all sitting together and they're in a room together, and then Joe's like, "Hey, how about you pass that?" And then I'm like, "No, don't pass the chips." And you're like, "That's that conversation right there. That's how that goes."
Let me describe something that someone else made that was funny. I'm going to ride their laughter's waves.
And then he goes, and it's like drawn out. I'm telling you, man, fucking grinds my gears.
And grinds his gears.
I'm getting
Fucking grinds my gears.
I'm hyped right now. I'm about to fucking flip this table.
Yeah,
Not gonna
man.
lie.
Turn down
There's-
for what?
Turn down for what? I'll flip the shit out of
One
this
thing that I really fucking cannot stand. You know how there's like chronic one-uppers, people that are just, no matter what you say, they have a story to either top it or fucking, make it better. They had it, the same thing happened to them, but only better. Like, the thing that kills me is people that like one-downers.
One downer.
Who would
One
wanna be a
fucking
one-downer?
downers. We know one, but like one-downers, it's like, you get home, you have a super shitty day at work, you get home and you're like, I just want to chill out and fucking drink a beer and chill with my dude or whatever. And you're chilling with your friend, you're like, yeah, man, today sucked. I just want to drink a beer. Oh, your day
Tell
sucked.
me about it.
Wait till you hear about my day.
I know. Yeah.
My day was the worst ever because, and it's just like, man, can I have a bad day too?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting
Yo, you
here.
had a bad day yesterday, man. Let me have my bad day now.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and try to compete with you on bad days. Like, bitch, my day sucked. It was worse than the day I've come to expect.
That's funny.
Yeah, one-downers, man. Some people, they gotta get you off on that. They hit you up with it.
Well, or the just overall always negative. Like, I know you have bad days every now and then, but like always fucking hating everything.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
doesn't
Sucks.
matter what's going on.
Like,
yo, what's going on, man? No,
the glass is not only half empty, but it's half empty with piss.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? Fucking miserable life. It's goddamn adult.
Life.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, I get like that sometimes, but you can't just be like that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. There's phases, but there's
People
other
just
people.
let adulthood
Yeah.
get to them forever.
You can't even
And they're
have
just
fun.
miserable. Like, I have bills to pay now.
Yeah.
I can't have any more fun.
You make your own happiness though too, so
Yeah.
the only one to blame for that is themselves.
See, that's true to an extent.
I get
Like, I know
stressed
you
out
make your
too,
own
but-
happiness, but what it kills me, and like, oh, happiness is just a mindset. You just have to decide to be happy. And I'm like, man, fuck
Yeah.
you. Like, tell that to somebody starving to death in Africa. Like,
Yeah.
hey, little bloated child, hours away from dying of starvation, you'll be perfectly happy if you just think hard enough.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I don't buy it.
Imagine you're on a playground with
Yeah.
a water fountain.
It's like,
The
an
secret.
extreme tooth pain. Like, oh, but I'm happy.
I'm happy I'm in pain. No, so, like, when you wake up in the morning, like, your first thought, like, today I woke up and I was like, fuck, I'm tired. I'm just gonna, but then,
Does
like,
that.
yeah, an
This is
hour
the first
later I
thought of
was
the day
like,
to kind of
I was like, yes, I'm ready to fucking rock. Like,
see. Yeah, I never get stuck like that. Like, I never let the first thought or feeling of the day lay the tracks for the rest of the day.
Yeah, no.
Because I hate mornings.
Mornings
If I did
just
that,
suck.
I would
I'm not
have
a
no
morning
fucking
person.
friends. Like, I swear, if I let the first thought in my head run my day, like, I would have no friends. Everyone would hate me. I would just be a scumbag. Because every morning I wake up and I'm like, mother fucking earth. Like, why do I have to come back to you from such beautiful, sweet dreams? Where I don't have to move, expend any energy. There's no one counting on me. Nothing has to happen.
like, if I wake up on the weekend, I'm like, I don't care. Like, even if I wake up at 7, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm up. I don't care. Do whatever I want to do. But if it, like, during the weekday, like, if I have something like a session at night and I know I'm not going to be home till basically like 11, 12 or something like that,
Yeah.
that's when I wake up and I'm like, fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck you, because I know that I'm not going to do anything for myself that day. It's
Yeah.
like I have to get through this day to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
So that kind of like
day is a
sucks.
complete waste of your own enjoyment.
Yeah, like tomorrow I don't have anything technically to do, but I gotta
shit
work
sucks.
OT and shit. So like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm like fuck, because then I know Friday
Fuck,
and so
long
on.
day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't wait till Sunday because I literally have nothing to do on Sunday. Like I'm gonna fucking sit in
That's-
my couch.
And then you got
chill.
Mother's Day and stuff like that.
Yeah, last week.
They plan so many holidays on Sundays.
I know.
It's because they know you have no excuse to miss it.
I enjoyed hanging out with my mom, but
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good day.
Yeah,
Really good day.
But it's just
Shout out
like
to all the
it's
moms.
not
Some
your
holidays.
plan.
Mommy, I love you.
Yeah.
Like when we had people come over on like Easter and stuff like that, and it was just like, fuck, man. Like, I just want to sleep in on Easter. I want to eat the dinner. I don't want to sit around and chit chat and
Yeah, do ridiculous. Let's be a family all day.
yeah. But it's
Like,
like
man, let me fucking crack an egg, and hopefully there's chocolate in it. And that hasn't happened in years though. Now it's just fucking yolk.
yo, Cadbury cream eggs are the worst.
Oh, they're gross.
I like
Oh my
don't they have
God.
caramel ones
The-
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the caramel ones
I'll
are
eat those.
they're good.
I'll eat the
Yes.
caramel ones, but the cream is
The
just
cream is
The cream,
It's
that
like
shit
when you
ain't
get
The
those
good.
cream's
box-
not bad.
No, it's like when you get those box of chocolates.
I can't
and
eat
then
a ton of
You know
them,
when you
though.
lift open the box, it has like
Oh, yeah,
tells you
all the
everything,
labels.
and you just
yeah.
try like the
Oh,
raspberry
yeah.
cream or any cream
Yeah.
with chocolate is just disgusting.
That's the one that would be labeled like gym sock.
it's
Yeah.
it's like liquid sugar, basically.
They
Do you guys
had-
like
hold up.
Peeps?
Remember?
Yeah, but only one.
Ew, man.
I
Peeps
like
are
stale
fucking.
Peeps. That shit. I
The
like that crunch.
texture
Stale
of
Peeps, right?
Peeps.
Crunch.
Yo,
Yo,
that
stale
crunch.
peeps.
It-
Why are they better than fresh
I'm
peeps?
so
like
glad
they got
someone
that-
else is
they got
on my
like
fucking
that
page with
They
that.
got like that crunch to like
Yeah.
not a crunch, but just like an outer layer that's a little like harder than. the
So like
inside.
when you're
Yeah.
holding it, you're not mushing it all together
Yeah.
and getting
Yeah.
less peep to enjoy.
Yeah, that's true. Cause you compress your peep.
No, but going back to the
You can press your
to the
Peeps.
gym flavored sock, they used to have. I remember when like Harry Potter was like really big when it first came out. They came out with jelly beans and they were
Yup.
like terrible tasting.
Remember they had
them?
dirt?
Every flavor
I think
bean.
they had a gym sock one though. And
Really?
Like,
More
yeah,
than
dirt. I
likely.
remember.
So I know
dirt.
they had one that
They
was
definitely
dirt.
had dirt. It was like disgusting flavors.
It was to every flavor.
I
beans.
used to die laughing
look
though
it up
because
right
they
now.
made them. They tried to make them look as similar as possible to the normal flavors.
Yeah, so you trick
So
Booger.
people, do you remember this shit back
Yeah.
in school? Like it was a fucking thing. Like it was just this phenomenon going around where everybody had goddamn Harry Potter jelly beans, and they were always trying to pawn off the shitty ones on you as a joke.
Yeah.
Like here, look, do you want the red licorice one? I have that for you. It tastes just like Twizzlers. You bite into it, and you're like, period, blood. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like they had the
shit.
most awful flavors ever.
Wow.
I got some flavors right here. They had
Wow.
they had black pepper, booger,
booger,
earthworm,
earthworm,
Dirt.
Jim.
earwax, grass, sardine, popcorn, which is just disgusting. When any brand, I don't care.
The
Popcorn,
sardine one was awful, dude. It
what
was
else?
like a
Soap.
sodium pill.
soap, spinach, and vomit.
Vomit.
Vomit is taking it to a whole nother fucking level.
Okay, now my question though is that how high were the guys in that company that were sitting around and like, yo, maybe we should make like really awful flavors and make them look just like the good ones and mix them in. That would be great.
The best.
So you're eating and you're like, ooh, sweet
Rotten
cherry,
egg.
lemon, vomit.
Who had to taste test all these?
Ew.
Oh man, I don't know. but-
Doesn't not enough vomit in my vomit. I like my vomit a little more
If you had to
vomity.
choose, which one would you eat? Vomit or rotten egg?
rotten egg.
rotten egg, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Me
if you
too,
eat
but
rotten
that's
egg,
just
you're probably gonna
disgusting.
taste rotten egg and vomit.
See, the
So-
thing with
basically,
vomit though,
that's-
like
the
I would
rotten egg
never.
one is just eating
Ooh.
a fart, basically. That's fart flavored, like just straight nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It may, however, cause you to vomit, which will then allow
Yeah,
you to taste
exactly.
both
So you
vomit
And
and
whatever-
rotten egg.
Booger hand gave it to you is
Yeah.
also on there because that was the other thing. Those things exchange hands like
Yeah.
I don't know what sexual innuendo I was gonna go with, but insert there. So
Insert joke here.
yeah, that shit was disgusting. Like, hey, look at all my fucking jelly beans. Here you go. I'm like, oh god, you were just sneezing in your hand.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that.
You
Just
can have
I
whatever
just
you
saw
want.
you pick your nose, bro. Get the fuck
vomit,
out of
though,
here.
That still gets
That
me.
ain't a
Dog.
booger flavored jelly bean. It's a booger.
Yeah, that's a literal booger on
It's a
my
real
jelly bean.
booger.
What are you
fucking
doing?
scumbag.
Dude, I would be just like Jerry Seinfeld and shit with with Poppy. When he goes into the bathroom, Poppy comes in, takes a piss, doesn't wash his hands, just
Yeah.
walks out, and then he goes and preps him a meal. He's like kneading the dough and everything, and Jerry refuses to eat it. He's like, "Come on, dude, what the fuck?"
You got the Jerry face too.
Yeah, no, no.
Hell
The
yeah.
Jerry face.
Jerry face. I fucking love. I miss Seinfeld and
Yeah.
Curb.
I got
Oh,
on.
yeah.
I got on late to the Seinfeld train.
That's good
too.
though, because then it's
I can still watch all of it and never have seen most of it.
I still haven't seen a lot of seasons.
Yep.
It's
See,
a lot.
I start getting frustrated and shit though.
But I'll get like the reruns on cable. I don't go on Netflix and watch them.
See, like I don't like watching shows when they're on new because I feel like it's just another thing to think about and deal with. Like it's a pre-planned part of the day, and I don't want to do that. I want to do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
So the way I like to do it is just let a show pile up for seasons and seasons, and then hit it up online, like a Netflix or whatever, wherever you can get it.
Well, Sunday night is the only time I'll ever reserve for TV.
And that was my
Seriously,
story back when Entourage was on. That was the only show in recent memory that I had to watch new when it was on. Like I used to clear my schedule to watch that shit on Sundays.
Hell yeah.
I got a lot of
good
shows
ass
I do
show.
that with.
We used to have
Only on
we used to do
Sundays,
little
though.
Entourage parties, you know?
Yeah, we go to your house all the time and fucking watch that shit.
Fuck yeah, have like a big ass
Used to
group of
love that
people, mad
shit.
beer and food everywhere, and just watch Entourage.
Yeah, barbecue, and then when that 9-10 o'clock came around, boop.
And for a little bit, we watched True Blood, but that shit got way too fucking
That
weird.
shit got
Weird.
so fucking
Yo,
weird.
I used to be the
first
biggest
season.
True Blood fan, and even I will admit that shit is just.
It got way
It's
too
out there,
wonky, man.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
like,
where the fuck they were
just
trying to
keep
go with
jumping
that.
from area to area with that shit, like the fucking devil, the one or the Maynard or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Then you had the werewolf.
That was the craziest looking. Well, probably
Weird.
the craziest shit that
Just
happened.
weird.
Yeah.
shit.
Then you had
That Maynard
the
bitch.
werewolf vampires.
Oh,
that were
really?
mixed- or,
Yeah,
nah, not the werewolf. Yeah, the werewolves that were drinking vampire blood to become stronger. But there is in the most recent season there was a werewolf vampire.
Yeah.
Mm.
I forget.
The dude that
Werepire?
was Sookie
I don't know
talking
if it-
to.
Sounds entirely too.
Yeah, it gets a little.
Vamp
This is
yeah,
the last season, so I'm gonna
convoluted,
definitely
man.
watch it. So
That's bad.
You had a good thing in vampires. You should have just stuck to it.
exactly.
Let's just beat a dead horse, man.
Fucking fairies and all that shit.
Yeah,
like,
fairies.
Oh
and
god.
It did get a little extra. I will admit
Womp
that.
womp.
I still enjoy the show though, but to
Womp
each his own.
womp.
That's me.
Does Sookie get naked anymore?
No, she doesn't.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
she stopped
most
showing
of
her
the reason
titties.
I would have wanted to watch it. So
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty much useless now.
All right. Yeah, they should end True Blood the way I'm ending this shit now.
Damn.
Damn!
Wow.
Shut it the fuck
Damn.
down,
Just-
True Blood.
it's just like a
Shut
wall
the-
came and
Please.
it's
That
been
wonky shit. Yeah.
True
Wow.
Blood
Golly.
sucked the life out of this show.
I feel like we. I feel like we
Thanks,
had some
Starkey.
good conversations.
Where's the
today.
fucking? We need the rim shot, man.
Oh
That
yeah.
was- Sorry, we don't have the soundboard yet.
Sometimes yeah.
Where's the soundboard?
We actually we do sound effects with our mouths if we have to.
of course.
You know, like really bad joke. Yeah. That's the most important because I make some awful
That's
fucking
like the
jokes.
most universal one. Everybody knows.
I love making horrible jokes that nobody laughs at, and then I laugh at them.
I love
because-
I love being sarcastic. Like that's my
Oh
normal
yeah,
tone.
me too.
Yeah, that's normally what I do. And then fucking yeah, I got you, Ross. So
See, I laughed
I
at one of my
realized-
bad jokes there
I realized like
to imply the sarcasm of the statement about sarcasm.
that fucking sarcasm shit, man. You gotta watch because you forget you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
And
You
it's
do it
like
to the
new
wrong
people,
person.
yeah, and you're like, oh shit, like they
Ooh.
don't know me yet. Like I definitely
they don't
offended the shit
understand.
out of them.
Now they think
They
you're a
don't
dick.
know.
Yeah. So I'm trying to balance that out a little bit. But that's probably for next podcast. Let's
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about
take that.
sarcasm.
We'll pick that up next week.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was episode 5. I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Hey, Mikey, he likes
it.
He likes it.
I like the
Oh
cinnamon
my
one.
God.
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed. We'll be back next week. We haven't really quite decided on our next guest yet. I've actually been contemplating having a return guest, even though I know after 5 episodes that seems a little rushed. But hey, man, you have a good time with people. I'll probably end up having all of our guests so far back at some point because I think it's gone pretty well. We have good conversations. And if you don't like it, fuck you. We're having fun.
And if you don't want to come, you don't gotta come.
Yeah.
I do want to throw this out there.
You could take your ball and go home.
Yeah.
Carl said he would do next week.
Okay.
Wow.
So we need to call him out
Perfect.
Get that in
now.
writing.
We
Yeah.
gotta
Is it-
call him out now.
Is it going?
All
Can we
right.
get that in writing?
So we need,
Carl,
yeah.
you better bring your ass here next week.
We got to make sure that he hears this.
Get that shit
Yeah.
notarized.
If he fucks
Yeah.
up,
Fuck yeah. Hold him legally obligated to that
Accountable
shit.
to that
shit.
Oh, yeah.
if Carl was not episode 6, ladies and gentlemen, skip Carl's episode.
Whenever it does
won't
come
be
up, just
mad.
don't listen to
We
it because
won't
it was
be mad.
supposed to be
I'm
episode
gonna
6.
edit him out. That was it.
But yeah, you can, if you have any thoughts on the show, anything you think we need to talk about, or if you think we're wrong or stupid about something, or you think we're awesome and right about everything, go ahead and feel free to hit us up on Twitter. You get at me at RossReviewsAll. You can get at Nick at Apex Beats. That's Apex_Beats, BEATZ.
What up, what up?
You can get at Vince at Has Heat. That's HAZHEAT. Hazardous Hate.
Yes, sir.
Get at him at Twitter. Get at all of us at Twitter. How about you, Starkey?
I do not have a Twitter.
Do you have any way you want listeners to be able to contact you,
Fuck
or
you
would you
guys.
prefer to remain?
Stay away from me.
All right, we'll let him fly away. Yeah, hit him up at fuck you guys.
I'm not
stay
really
away
like
from
that.
me.
You can find me subscribed to the Ross Reviews All YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Is what you
Boom.
Nice plug there.
can. How about
Nice
that?
plug.
Okay.
Ross
Boom.
Reviews All.
Yep, hit it up on the YouTube channel. Got my own, got a channel for it. We're a little behind on episodes right now, but by the time you hear this, the motherfucking episodes that are late will be up. Har, 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 har.
Magic.
All right, if you ain't listening, you better be fucking deaf.